Road Thursday night edition. It's Ben Lippen hosting Heathwood Hall on the Sonic Friday Night Rivals High School Football Game of the Week right now. Greetings, everyone. Welcome into the Sonic FNR High School Football Game of the Week. It is Heathwood Hall Highlanders at 4-2. Set to battle Ben Lippen Falcons at 2-5 right here on the campus of Ben Lippen School. This is Stacy Huff with you, joined by my broadcast partner, Joe Cashin, as usual. And, Joe, it's a skeezer matchup. These teams are very familiar foes. We're looking for some exciting Thursday night action tonight.
They are familiar foes, Stacy, but there are two foes that are heading in opposite directions right now. Ben Lippen comes in having lost their last 3 ball games. A lot of injuries on this team. Looking for a turnaround tonight against a Heathwood Hall club who comes in red hot. They've averaged 32 points a game over their last 3. They've won all 3 of those games. So one team will try to continue the momentum tonight. The other will try to get things turned around.
And that being said, who are they going to lean on to help turn that around for each team? Let's look at the players to watch, brought to you by Michaelis Mattress. Let's begin with our visitors from Heathwood Hall.
First of all, for Heathwood Hall under Tymir Zimmerman, Patrick Belk. You see him right there, the senior quarterback. He's had a big season, 80 completions, 147 attempts. He's thrown for just over 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Again, this offense has been high-powered over the last 3 weeks, and he is the key right there, Patrick Belk. And then over on the defensive side of the ball, these guys are stout. They pitched 3 shutouts this season. They average giving up only 7 points a game, led by Heathwood Belser, the linebacker. He is just a sophomore. Look at those numbers. 73 tackles on the season, 16 for loss, 3 sacks, 1 interception. He averages a little better than 10 tackles per game. We're going to be calling his name out a lot tonight.
And for our home team, Ben Lippen, who are they looking to make plays tonight?
Well, you're going to go to your 3rd-string quarterback tonight, but your key player on offense is going to be Jonathan Eckert, the running back. He's a junior, number 18. You see him right there. 76 rushes this season, 400 yards. He averages just over 5 yards per carry. He scored 4 touchdowns. He's going to have to help out his young quarterback tonight. And then over on the defensive side of the ball, it's senior linebacker Ben Morris. He's had a big season as well. 47 tackles, 14 tackles for loss, 5 sacks. He's forced 2 fumbles. This Ben Lippen defense will have its hands full trying to handle this Heathwood Hall offense tonight. It'll be starting with Ben Morris, their senior linebacker.
Those are Michaelis Mattress players to watch. And now for our Blue Cross Blue Shield keys to the ball game, we begin with our visitors, the Highlanders.
If you're the Highlanders, you're the favorite team in this game. No turnovers tonight. Don't want to turn it over and get the ball to playmakers. You want to be physical on defense, get some stops. And if you're Ben Lippen, well, you got to control the tempo here tonight. You're the underdog. And then on the defensive side of the ball, want to turn Heathwood Hall over, get timely stops yourselves.
Those are the keys to the game, brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Keys to the game once again. Heathwood Hall at Ben Lippen coming up. Stacy Huff, Joe Cashin up in the press box. Claire Foley down on the sidelines. Stay with us. It's going to be a good one on a Thursday edition of FNR Game of the Week.
Start Saturday strong with Big Noon Saturday.
Rocco backed in Iowa State. Take on Iowa in the Cy-Hawk Series. It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
Saturday on Watch Fox.
Urban Meyer,
football's a way of life.
Mark Ingram II,
You know what I mean?
and Rob Stone team up for football talk that hits harder than game day. The Triple Option, presented by Wendy's.
Friday Night Rivals Trophies and Awards are brought to you by Northeast Trophies and Awards, supplying the Midlands trophies since 1976.
Is your child struggling in school? Do you know a child 16 to 19 years of age who has dropped out, lacks discipline, or is on a destructive path? Then give the Will Lou Gray Opportunity School a try. The military-style school provides an alternative education to young adults in need of a second chance by offering academic instruction by state-certified teachers and job-based training. Students live on campus during the 14-week program, which is virtually free. For more information, call us or visit willlougray.org.
When your comfort is at risk, who do you call?
At Kaminer Heating and Cooling, we'll never sell you something you don't need. You get clear options, transparent pricing with our straightforward pricing guide, and the final choice is always yours.
No pressure, no sales gimmicks, just honest answers.
Friday Night Rivals Trophies and Awards are brought to you by Northeast Trophies and Awards, supplying the Midlands trophies since 1976.
Welcome in, folks. Just ahead of kickoff here, Heathwood Hall Highlanders visiting Ben Lippen here at Ben Lippen School on the campus. Stacey Huff, Joe Cashin up top, and let's go down to the field with the third member of our broadcast team, Claire Foley. What's going on, Claire?
Guys, Ben Lippen and Heathwood Hall, these are teams that know each other well, but this is not the same Highlander team that we've seen in recent years. Heathwood off to its best start since 2020, currently sitting at 5-2. Head coach Tamir Zimmerman says that that's because of a major culture shift he's seen this year. He said in the offseason he challenged his senior class to be a part and be the start of something great so that when they leave here, they can be the foundation that started it all. He says that's led by who he calls Heathwood lifers, like quarterback Patrick Belk, who has more than 3,300 yards passing and rushing. Heathwood hasn't beaten Ben Lippen since 2021, and if they do here tonight, it'll be just another milestone into building something great.
Thank you very much, Claire. We're about set for our Will Lou Gray Opportunity School kickoff here, kicking off right to left on your screen here will be the Heathwood Hall Highlanders. Ben Lippen set to receive. They're in the green tops, white bottoms. We reversed it. Heathwood Hall's in the green trousers, if you will, white jerseys, and the greenish, blackish hats. Will Lou Gray Opportunity School, 100 years. They've been helping students build a better future, and we're underway on the Thursday edition of the F&R Game of the Week. It is a fair catch. And Ben Lippen will take over. Get you their starters here out very shortly. So ball's going to be about the 25-yard line, looks like, maybe just across the 25, Joe.
That's correct, Stacey. And again, they're going to start a sophomore quarterback here tonight. There's been a lot of injuries on this team.
We'll get those starters for you after this first play, but our starting line is brought to you by Stewart Law Offices. 25 years protecting the rights of the injured. Visit StewartLawOffices.net today. Ben Lippen, left to right on your screen on attack. First play of the game, and it's going to be a handoff over the right side, and good run. Turning those legs, breaking through. Across the 50, it's going to be a track meet. Across the 40, they're not going to catch him. Across the 20, the 10, it is a touchdown, but there's a flag on the ground. It may come back. That is a touchdown on the first play. Zion Gaddis, the junior. There's a flag at the 35-yard line, folks, and this is going to be for naught. They're going to walk it back. That flag came out early.
I think it's a face mask, Stacey. Early in that play, you watch Gaddis, he hit off the right side, and the defender reached out. He broke one tackle in the line of scrimmage. We'll get the call right here.
Yeah, it's going to count, man. That's going to count. Strike up that Ben Lippen fight song.
Yep. Here we go.
Incidental face mask
call,
on the defense. The score counts. The penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Not for naught. That is a great start. You can't ask for a better start if you Coach Weigel. And Ben Lippen, we can't even get the starting lineup out. They're already struck right there. That was it right there.
Runs to a tackler right there. Kind of
face mask right there.
Man, and you see the face mask right there. It's kind of an incidental, like the official call. There's the flag, and there goes Gaddis. He's off to the races. He's picking him up and putting him down. They're not going to stop him. 76 yards on the first play from scrimmage. What a start for Ben Lippen.
Great job up front. Extra point is no good. It's going to be 6-0. Now you can't ask for a better start. The right side of the line, the running back, it all clicks. And at home, trying to pull what will be somewhat of an upset, Joe. That is a great start for Coach Weigel and this team.
Well, Gaddis came in with 246 yards rushing on the season. Give him 76 more now after that one. And you just said a great start for the Falcons in this one.
Yeah, Ben and Weigel's got to be pleased, man. He says down a couple of guys out injured. They came ready to play and protect their home turf, and you can't beat it.
We'll see it again right here, too. Here's one more look from ground level. Gaddis just hits off the right side, runs through a tackle, runs to another. And then once he breaks through that second level right there, there's no stopping him.
Might have been Eckert, so we got a good block on that right side right there, right at the point of attack. They did a good job blocking without holding on that right side as well. And then that penalty, the penalty on the extra point, it looks like. They're kicking off from the 45-yard line. Now kicking off left to right, our second kickoff of the game. Will Lou Gray Opportunity School kickoff. He's helping students build a better future, and that's going to be a short kick. Fielded right at about the 32-yard line. But I'll tell you what, this is a great start. That was Liam Edwards coming up to catch that pooch kick. And Patrick Belt, the longtime starter here, really a 4-year starter at quarterback at Heathwood Hall.
Well, that's a
Here's the offense for Heathwood Hall. Patrick Belt, we talked about Hughes, the running back. Wide receivers are Ravenel, Batts, Hudson, and Keon McKinley. We'll talk about that's Kenny McKinley's son, former Gamecock. We'll talk about him. O-line is Purtle, Belzer, Logston, Morgan, and Murphy. Heathwood Hall starting offense brought to you by Stewart Law Offices.
You're talking about a Ben Lippen team, Stacy, that have been shut out the last 2 weeks. They get on the board right away. They break off the schneid quickly.
First down from the 32-yard line. 3 wide receivers in the set. It's going to be a short pass out to one on the right side out there. I'll tell you what, trying to get it to Jamoni Batts, the senior wide receiver. Short gain. Good job hustling to the ball if you're Ben Lippen.
Patrick Belt just...
Ben Lippen's defense. Parnell, Cato, and Morris. We talked about Morris. The D-line, Cole, the 2 Porter brothers, Stone and Drake Porter, the linebackers, really good. Williams, and the defensive backs, Gaddis, Trainum's out, I believe. Baroud and Swan. Now, Gaddis, the defensive back, just scored that touchdown as a running back, number 4.
Sure did, and that was a little short pass, but a good job by Ben Lippen on first down. Hold that to a 1-yard gain.
Going to be pitched to the left side now, cutting up. Oh, big stick. That was a big stick right there. Get him up that first down. That might have been Heathwood Belzer. No, check that. That might have been 7. Holding Parnell. Take a look, Joe.
Yep, just a little toss sweep coming out to this left side, coming to the near side, and boy, that's a good stick by
Reese Williams.
Reese Williams right there.
That was, boy, I tell you what, he really put his weight behind that one. They're going to put Heathwood Hall behind the sticks, off schedule a little bit now. This is a passing down. They don't mind passing. The kid they may go through here, look for McKinley. Number 3, Keon McKinley. Coach Zimmerman calls him one of the best athletes in the state in this class. Belt with 3 wides to his right, 1 to the near sideline. Got him to jump. He got him to jump. He got 5 easy yards that time. That's a senior quarterback. He baited him. So he did a hard snap twice. He did a hard count.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Not quite going to be enough for a first down, but it's going to be awfully close.
How's that mic? How's that rough mic for you?
I think it's great. I'm just ecstatic that we can hear that. And as clear as a bell. Audio perfect.
3rd down and 1 right now. Short yardage. They can't keep it on the ground right here. We've had a touchdown, but no first down in the game yet. At the 10-minute mark, we're a couple of minutes in. And Belt's going to keep it. Patrick Belt's going to get hit at the sticks, fall forward for a yard. He got a yard more than he needed to move the sticks. It'll be an MUSC first down for Heathwood Hall.
He fakes the handoff to Hughes, the senior running back who ran on second down. He ran off the right side, and Belt just pulled it out of his gut, decided I'm going to go left side with it, and he's able to move the sticks for a fresh set of downs.
That's a good play call that time. Keep it in the quarterback's hand. It'll be first down right there. Approaching midfield at the 43-yard line. This time he's going to give to Hughes on the right side. He has room in the middle. He cuts it back. Ran over the safety, got inside the 35-yard line. That was a chunk of yards. Good job up front. It was a pink. Is that a pink? That's a towel, I think. Is that a pink flag?
That is a pink flag.
Breast cancer awareness flag, Joe.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those. That's going to wipe out a big run, too, by Hughes. Got a big hole.
You see the pink flag? Can we get that pink flag? Breast cancer awareness flag. The referee's in.
On the offense, 10 yards from the previous spot. Replay, first down.
Yeah, the blocking was a little too good, Joe. And, you meant right. Big penalty.
That's a big penalty, too. You're operating down inside the 40-yard line. If you're Heathwood Hall, now you're backed up inside your 35. Here's first and long.
First and long distance phone call. We're just under 10 minutes. Looking for our first down in the ball game. High snap. Hughes again, pretty much the same play, and another pink flag flies. It might be another hole right there, Joe.
Right, it came from the umpire, so it's kind of what you're thinking here. Once again.
Yep, that's the indicator to Coach Benny Weigel said push him back. They asked him for his input there. Declined to keep it. They're going to take him back.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay, first down.
But listen.
This is not the start if you're Tymier Zimmerman and Heathwood Hall. You'll see it right in there. Big number 72. He just He gets his money's worth on that.
And
Pulls his hands off right there. I didn't do it. But
can I have this dance?
Yeah.
Tell you what, listen, it's a long-distance phone call to the yard to gain right now for Heathwood Hall. He may need a cutoff man to pass over there. Trailing by 6, 1-9 now. Belk's got a big arm, but good news for them. They got 3 downs still to get it. Belk's looking right, now over the middle, and that's going to be, they wanted the flag right there. There was a collision right there with the defensive back, and Keon McKinley, no call. So it's going to be still behind the sticks. They want to try to get some of this back. I mean, it is they got to get to I-20.
Just about, don't they?
Yeah. They want to get a little chunk up. They love to get back to respectable and not put it all on 3rd down.
Yeah,
but
you want to make this manageable if you can, if you're Heathwood Hall, if you're Ben Lippen. Keep everything in front of you. Don't get beat over the top here on a long yardage situation.
They want to put all the pressure on 3rd down. Let's see if we can get half of it right here. Good pressure. Belk's going to break the pocket and run. He's got some good yards right. He's still going. Belk's still going. That was a poor tackle. Belk across the 30, across the 20, across the 10. Touchdown, Heathwood Hall. What a run. The senior quarterback, the SCDC end zone, strike up. The Highlander Fats on. Unlikely.
Well, we just talked about, they brought the blitz, did Ben Lippen, and then all of a sudden Belk sees it. He scrambles out of there, breaks a tackle right there, makes another man miss there, and then at midfield, it's all over.
Yeah.
He's going to go 76 with this one.
Belk did not think he was going to score. He was trying to get some of that yardage back and get out.
He got it back and then some, and he's still running too, by the way.
Absolutely. Poor tackling on that play. They went high. You can't. He's too big a guy to come high.
He's too big, yeah.
After the play, dead ball, unsportsmanlike on the offense. This penalty will be enforced on the PAT.
That's good. That could be big.
Yeah.
An extra point here would have given them the 1-point lead. This could affect this kick and make it all 6s.
Well, that's 2 76-yard touchdowns we've seen, Stacy, and we haven't even played 4 minutes yet. How about that?
And we haven't had a first down yet.
Hadn't had officially?
No.
Yeah,
I mean, they count as that, but no official first down, but 2 touchdowns. 8 is in for the kick. Liam Edwards. Good snap, good hold. Hands to the sky. It is up and good. 7-6. We're going to step away. 8:26 left. First quarter action on a Thursday edition of the Sonic F&R Game of the Week.
What does MUSC Health mean to the Midlands? Here, you'll get innovative heart care. Here, you'll spend more time with a doctor. Here, you'll make real connections. Here, you'll benefit from groundbreaking research. Here, you'll have another chance at life. MUSC Health, changing what's possible here in the Midlands.
Back in, folks. Sonic F&R Game of the Week. Heathwood just took a 7-6 lead on a 76-yard run by quarterback Patrick Belk, the senior. And coming up, we'll give special thanks to the South Carolina Army National Guard, folks, for recognizing our scholar athletes each week. We'll introduce you to this week's nominee coming up at halftime. Joe, Stacey, that is quite a start.
I was quite a start for both these teams. 5 plays, 68 yards. Now, that was a 76-yard run due to a couple of holding calls against Heathwood Hall, resulting in first down. And, wow, a long way to go. And then it's Patrick Belk. He just takes a scramble on a blitz and just hits it off the left side, makes 2 men miss, and he's in the end zone. And the PAT being good is the difference in our ballgame. What an explosive start we've had to this thing.
Big plays early in the ballgame. We'll see if it may settle down some. Most games do, but this is the Will Lou Gray opportunity to go kickoff right to left on your screen. Heathwood Hall kicking off to Ben Lippen School. Will Lou Gray, 100 years, helping students build a better future. It is in the air. Fielded inside the 10 and bobbled. Across the left side, got a little room over there. Returned by number 12, Zach Swan, a senior. And we'll see what, they only got one play. They only got one play from scrimmage last time, I believe. Let's get a look at that Ben Lippen offense brought to you by Stewart Law Offices. Bukinski, the quarterback. Gaddis, we saw with the touchdown run. Eckert, we talked about the running back. Parnell's the tight end. Williams and Baroud are the wide receivers. O-line, Chiquides and Yarborough, Barnes, Cato, and McGuire, your O-line. So we'll see what O-line can do. They did a great job on that one play from scrimmage before. This time we're going to give to the other back and nowhere to go that time. Good tackle in the hole. Number 50 for Heathwood Hall, Christian Hitchcock. Heathwood Hall's defense. Belzer, we talked about, 55. Morgan, Class, the D-line linebackers. Morris, Belzer, Thompson, Hitchcock, and the DBs. Noble, Edwards, Pfister, and Hughes. Hughes also the starting tailback, number 20 there. So we have two Belzer brothers in the game. Short gain on that first down run. Give them 2. Giving up the middle this time. This is going to be Gaddis. Gaddis squirts through again. The ball came out toward the end. I think he got it back. The ball it might have jumped out as he hit the ground, I think. Let's look at, he has it. They're fighting for it down there. But it bounced free for a second, Joe.
And Gaddis looks like he's got it.
Yeah,
so.
he got it. It's going to be close to it. It's going to be about a couple yards short.
He does a good job of running through defenders, too,
Yes,
Stacey.
yes.
He's a good, strong runner. They're going to have a good, strong running game tonight, as we mentioned, going to their third-string quarterback, the sophomore here this evening, Graham Badinsky. They're going to help him out, and it is enough for a first down.
Oh, he got a good spot on that. Definitely a good spot. Ball's at the 34-yard line. That is a MUSC first down, the first down officially for Ben Lippen. They have the touchdown. The Medical University of South Carolina folks, our first down sponsor, they want you to know they're proud to call the Midlands home. We can't get a young quarterback. Keep it on the ground as long as they can. Nothing happening that time. Should be no gain on the play. Quick off that edge. We'll get that number for you. 50.
Good job by Sam Cato, junior defensive lineman. They're holding that to a minimal gain, maybe about a yard.
Yeah, good penetration that time for sure. Brings up second down and long. They gave him a yard on that.
It's a Heathwood team that's only lost 2 games this year, Stacey, by a grand total of 3 points.
Yeah. Played Hammond very close.
Yep.
Up 1 point now, and they're going to go to the air for the first time right there. Out wide right there. The intended receiver was Reese Williams, well defended.
Ball was there, though. I mean, I probably should catch that. That was a good arm over there from Graham Badinsky. We talked about it. He's the third stringer, just a sophomore, but he got the ball out there, it looked like.
I think Heathwood Hall, Liam Edwards might have got a hand in there.
Could have.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well covered. It's going to bring up third down, folks. 3rd and 9, call it. Short 9, maybe 8.5. Trying to get the ball to about the 44-yard line. There's Bukinski on your screen right there, the youngster. Gaddis again, he's been a playmaker. Modest gain to about the 40-yard line. It'll be 4th down. They'll send the punt team out, Joe.
Julian Hughes there on Heathwood Hall making the stop. I mentioned it's Christian Hitchcock on the tackle earlier, not look at the 2 different rosters. I got to figure out which one I'm looking at, Stacey. Throw a flag on me for the incorrect name a minute ago, but it was Hitchcock on the earlier tackle, and that time it was Hughes. It's a good stop here by Heathwood.
Punt team out. That's the first stop of the game, I believe.
Yep.
So, game is settling down like we thought. It's going to be a battle on that line of scrimmage, though. We'll see what this punt does here. And it's going to take a pretty good bounce for Ben Lippen down inside the 35-yard line. And that's where Patrick Belk and his Highlanders will take over. There's Coach Weigel right there. And
yep.
Been here for a minute. 19-19 record, his 4th season. You see his career record right there. 6 seasons overall, 23, 35, and 6. says he loves coaching his team. He says he likes the camaraderie, the atmosphere, the energy the kids bring to him. He likes the approach to football. 3 wides on the near sideline here. 1 up top for Belk. He's going to throw that way. Throw to the right. Oh, he had him. He had 4. He was right there in his hands.
Another flag, but I don't think it has anything to do with the contact. But there is another flag on the play.
Jackson Noble, he asked for a flag, but that was in his hands, I believe.
I think so too.
Eligible downfield.
So
Want it?
He asked for a flag and he got it. Just waiting for the right team. Noble said, "Give me a flag."
Receiver
Said, "We'll give you a
downfield on
flag."
the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
We've had this official before, I believe, Joe. One of our games before. He has the clean feed that night too.
I'll tell you what. Somebody got down the field ineligible in a hurry because that play didn't take long to develop.
You don't usually see that on those kind of passes, do you, Joe?
No, you really don't. I mean, that was a quick pass over the middle and somebody already downfield.
And they're going to run off that right side now. Look, there's Hughes over there. Yeah, Hughes got about 4 of that back. Still going to put them in the passing down. They're behind the sticks. And Lippen running in a sub on the D-line. Bringing in big number 55, Shep Barnes back in, the junior. You got to look right. You got to think. McKinley, they went there one time before. They've actually, all 3 receivers have been targeted. So, you know, Belk is trying to spread around, but really haven't gotten a connection. And he's going to pull it this time and looked over the middle. He may run it again. He pulls it down and nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Ball's at the 36-yard line.
That's a good job by the Ben Lippen defense to kind of stay home there, not let Patrick Belk break containment like they did on that long touchdown run, able to stop that for minimal yardage. And that's 3rd down and long, chance for Ben Lippen to get him off the field.
There's Tamir Zimmerman on your screen right there. Second season, 6-10 record, but off to a good start this year. Tamir Zimmerman, former Marlboro County point guard and wide receiver, played at Newberry, rewrote the Newberry College wide receiver record book. Coach Summit Connor Newman has been here for a while, and he loves being here. Of course, you know his wife is the athletic director here, Brianna Dickerson Zimmerman, also the leading scorer at Heathwood Hall. So husband and wife doing it big at Heathwood Hall. Belk, look, he wants to look left, and he comes back to the right side and threw it behind Jamani Bass.
Well, that's a break for Ben Lippen there because Belk had a lot of green grass out here. If he just decides to tuck it and run, instead he wants to try to dump it off and get the pass completion. But, I mean, he could have run that ball for a first down. You can see it right here. You know, they force him out of the pocket. He's rolling to the left and kind of throw it back across the field that way to the right.
The middle of the field was wide open.
It was wide open, Stacy.
So punt team, both teams now have gotten stops. The difference in the ball game being the converted extra point for Heathwood Hall, the missed one by Ben Lippen. But I don't think 7 points will win this ball game, so a lot of football to play. Decent punt. We'll see how it bounces, and it's going to take a good roll for Heathwood Hall down inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. Going to step away. We'll step away from action right here at the 3:36 mark. First quarter action. Sonic Friday Night Rivals High School Football Game of the Week from Ben Lippen.
We pickled everything, Sam. The big deal meal. Sonic Smasher, topped with Grillo's pickles, pickled seasoned tots, pickle Rita slush, and a pickled foam. Sam, what have you done? Dude.
What makes Watch Fox local first?
Watch Fox News is local first because we tell the stories of the people.
From moments of joy to people achieving their dreams to moments of sorrow.
We have the privilege of telling your stories and also have the obligation of telling them correctly.
Tell them with grace.
And tell them with sensitivity.
It's not something that everyone gets the opportunity to do, and we take that responsibility seriously.
We put you first, which is what makes Watch Fox News local first.
Welcome in, folks. 7-6 your score. 3:36 in the first quarter. Ben Lippen the third possession of the ball game, and tough run up the middle. Not a lot going on. Interior line play for both teams has been solid, other than the big plays. Been pretty tough sledding in the middle, Joe.
And if I'm Heathwood Hall, I'm going to bunch everybody around that box. I'm going to put a lot of bodies up there, a lot of hats in there. I'm going to make Ben Lippen try to throw this ball again with a not the usual, not the normal quarterback. They're having to go to a sophomore tonight, as we mentioned, and make him throw the football.
Yes, you know, sports are cruel that way. It's like it's a show me deal.
Exactly.
We'll make you. You can't run it, then you got to show me you can throw it. They're going to ball you. Then that's a loaded box right there, Joe. We're looking at on the screen right there.
Yep.
Man in motion, and they're going to try to cut it back. That's a good cutback right there. That's Eckert. That's Eckert with a good cutback right there, and he got a good chunk right there. But good, watch the vision right here, Joe.
Yeah, you see him. He just takes it, gets a good blocking, gets the point of attack, cuts it up there through the middle. Gets some really good blocking, even though there were a lot of hats in there.
Yeah.
Able to pick up about 11 yards and move those sticks.
Jackson Noble, the senior. A lot of these kids playing both ways in this ball game. Jackson Noble's another kid, a wide receiver and a safety. They don't forget him a first down on that. That's a MUSC first down. First down run for Eckert. And this gets Gaddis up the middle. Gaddis breaks through. Tell you what, those guys are hitting the hole hard now. I got to tell you, the backs have really shown up as far as attacking the creases there.
They're getting some good blocking at the point of attack. Give some love to some of these guys. You'll see it right here. They block it well. And Gaddis, who had that big 76-yard run from the first play from scrimmage, he gets a good gain, all 9 yards there on first down.
Yeah, you love that. You love 9 on first down. Play callers love that. 2nd and 1, you can do some things. Looking for another first down. There's only been a few first downs in this ball game. We're coming to the close of quarter 1. It's been a long first quarter. Good camera shot behind Gaddis right there. Ball hit the ground, and because it did, the play had no chance. Loss on the play.
Yep, just threw everything off right there. When you mishandle the football laying on the ground, lucky to get it back. She's going to lose a couple of yards out of this thing.
And sometimes when it's not the regular quarterback, this happens. Take a look, Joe.
You see it. I'm just, looked like the snap was okay. Just not handled properly. And by the time all that happens, you really got nothing. Big number 6, Henry Morris, the senior linebacker, able to come in there and put a stop to that.
So it looks like what could be still a running down right here, but it's a big third down now. It's going to be a battle of strength where they're just going to try to muscle up. And in motion, they're going to give up the middle again. Gaddis again breaks through. Man, Gaddis is shooting through that gap with the quickness and power. MUSC first down once again. MUSC proud to call the Midlands home. Talk about it, Joe.
Guys like Caleb Scott up there. He's one of the offensive linemen up there for Ben Lippen. That's another good gain. Scott's in there. Give big number Asher McGuire, number 53. He's a senior. He's helping to pave the way.
Yeah, they're kind of mashing. They're kind of mashing them right now.
They are. I mean, this game's being played in a box.
It is. And right now, I'll tell you what, Ben Lippen is winning the fight right now.
They are. They really are.
They're a more physical team on the line of scrimmage, and that's another game that time of about 7. Maybe the last snap of the first quarter. We'll watch this clock here. They don't have to snap it.
I got a 71 up there, but I don't think I have a 71 on my roster. I try to find out who that is.
Yeah, we get it from the PA guy here on our break.
Yeah.
They're not going to snap it. That'll be the end of the first quarter, folks. 7-6 will be your score from the campus of Ben Lippen School. The special Thursday edition, Sonic Friday Night Rivals High School Football Game of the Week. It's a good one cooking here, folks. Stay with us.
Watch Fox Sports Zone is South Carolina's #1 sports leader for all sports coverage in the Midlands.
From your favorite South Carolina college teams
to your local high school matchups,
football, baseball,
basketball, soccer,
and so much more.
We take you straight to the sideline with interviews with coaches and players.
Plus, behind-the-scenes details to give you the latest on your local teams.
Watch Fox Sports Zone. Every sport, every season. Sponsored by Lexington Medical Center.
Friday Night Rivals Trophies and Awards are brought to you by Northeast Trophies and Awards, supplying the Midlands trophies since 1976.
Is your child struggling in school? Do you know a child 16 to 19 years of age who has dropped out, lacks discipline, or is on a destructive path? Then give the Will Lou Gray Opportunity School a try. The military-style school provides an alternative education to young adults in need of a second chance by offering academic instruction by state-certified teachers and job-based training. Students live on campus during the 14-week program, which is virtually free. For more information, call us or visit willlougray.org.
Corrections is a team, a group of individuals working together to accomplish a shared goal, striving for correctional excellence to achieve a safer South Carolina, promoting security, demonstrating professionalism, serving with integrity. Corrections is unique. Security, medical, maintenance, food service, diverse positions that make us whole. Working to build something better together. This team is making a difference. Together, this team is making corrections.
Friday Night Rivals Trophies and Awards are brought to you by Northeast Trophies and Awards, supplying the Midlands trophies since 1976.
Back at it, folks. Campus of Ben Lippen School, your site. Sonic F&R Game of the Week. Stacey Huff, Joe Cashin, Claire Foley on the sideline here with you. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Thursday night edition. Fall break coming up for Skeets and Schools. And the first play back from that timeout is a nice run again. It's like Groundhog's Day. Another run up the middle for Gaddis, and it's another first down, Joe.
Tell you what, J.C. Chikaitis is who we were trying to identify, wearing number 71. Another one of those big offensive linemen up there with Scott and McGuire, Barnes. These guys are just doing a great job. They are really mashing Heathwood.
They really are.
Early moments of this game, Stacy. They're finding running room up the middle, and these guys up front, you know, Grayson Beckwith's another one in there, big number 61. They're all doing a good job with the Falcons here in the early going.
Got a player down for Heathwood Hall. It's like 61. I'll attend to him with the training staff right there. There's Coach Zimmerman coming out to check on him. We'll check that identification here in a moment. It's the lower leg. I think they're going to get him up, though. You always want to see that. They're going to get him up.
Yeah, that's good. Good sign.
Yeah, it is 61. A.J. Morgan, the junior, plays O-line and D-line for the Highlanders. Got to see him. He's running off now. He'll probably be back. But I'll tell you what, back to that play. Gaddis, Eckert, everybody who's running has run hard.
Yes.
And the line, as you mentioned, they are firing off at the snap, winning the trenches early. Just one play into the second quarter, folks. Ben Lippen trailing by one on the move. Ball's at there at the 40-yard line of Heathwood Hall. Okay, gonna look left this time, going up. McKinsky, well defended and almost picked. The defender had a better shot on the ball that time. That is 9 for Heathwood Hall, Ryan Pfister. Take a look, Joe.
Well, they're going to take a shot here. Ben Lippen's going to take one down the field, and Pfister is right there. They wanted to go to the wide out there. Big Reese Williams, just a sophomore for the Falcons, but it's good coverage by Pfister. Had good position.
Yes, he did. Got to loosen that box up a little bit, though. You can't be that so one-dimensional.
Every now and then you got to do that, loosen them up a little bit, try to give yourself a little room.
Yeah, let them know they will throw it with the 10th grader.
Ninth play of the drive coming up here. Started at their own 18.
Second down, and Gaddis that time, they diagnosed him that time. He got about a yard. Good job up front for the Highlanders. Ben Lippen in the green jerseys. Heathwood Hall in the white. Both are green themes to their school colors.
It's Christian Hitchcock on the stop. We called him earlier in the game,
yes.
Big number 50 for the Highlanders, and now it's behind the chains time for the Falcons.
I almost made an Alfred Hitchcock reference, but not many people remember that. It's got to be our age or older, Joe. Boomers, about Alfred Hitchcock. Oh, nice little pivot, ball handling that time, and around came Eckert, and he got a chunk. Hughes on the tackle, but I tell you what, again, another solid game.
Yeah, another good run for this Ben Lippen offense, and I think fourth down inside the 35, you go for this.
Yeah, I think
any doubt about it.
No hesitation that time. Bukinski getting some last-minute instructions. Graham Bukinski. We'll see. He had good ball handling on that last play before. It was a nice little prestidigitation. Little trickeration that time. Eckert, Gaddis in the backfield. On the center, and they got him. That's what they wanted. That's what they got. They won. That was a good play. He gave him a hard count, Joe, and they got it for free. That's just good. That's good coaching.
And what Heathwood did to them, Lippen has returned the favor.
Dead ball, encroachment on the defense, 5-yard penalty, results of first down.
It's nothing like a free 5 yards. MUSC first down for Ben Lippen. They are on the move. They
are on the move.
They got it with the okey doke, Joe.
Inside the 30. Again, this drive started back at the 18-yard line with 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and already run off a couple of minutes here in the second.
Going under center again right here. You see a lot of that these days. Man in motion. We'll give it to Gaddis. Oh, Gaddis. Oh, boy, he almost popped that one. Got down to about the 21-yard line. He almost popped that one to pay dirt. Tell you what,
Gaddis has got to be getting close to 100 yards here in this first half.
Somebody in my ear just said 130.
The voice from on high just said 130 already.
So
I
know.
thought that 100 yards is probably there or close to it. Not only that, he's got 130.
Reading our minds, Joe. We were about to speculate. We're about to speculate that time. It was 130 and counting.
That's one quarter in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, that kid is special now. The line is working. They're clicking. They're going to do it this time around. Eckert, this time they were waiting on him. It was a team meeting. They had the team cookout on Eckert. That's a lot of white jerseys there. Playing through the whistle that time.
Eckert was one of our players to watch. Has had a big season so far. It's been the Gaddis show here in the first half, and Eckert getting into the act, but he didn't get much there.
Yeah, Gaddis is the guy. Gaddis is sometimes who you come into the game talking about and who you leave talking about. Probably be Gaddis. Looks like. I'm always interested to see who shows up and we leave talking about.
Big play here for Ben Lippen. Want to hold on to this football here and continue this drive.
Heathwood Hall's trying to get off the field. They're on roller skates right now. Gaddis cut it up. That was a nice cut right there, and that might be the difference.
He got a flag down, though, in the backfield.
A pink flag again. So. That's in the area where it could be holding, but last time I thought it was holding, it was a face mask. Let's see. This time it's neither.
On the offense, 5-yard penalty, replay, third down.
That's a big one. That's only Ben Lippen's second penalty, but it takes you from third about 3 to third and going to be close to 8 now. Got to pick up this first down.
That changes a lot, though. That changes your play calling right here, possibly. Although a lot of these runs, man, are one block away from going to the house. I've seen a couple of them, just one more block. Gaddis don't need a whole lot now. Going under center again, looks like. Third and about 8. This time it's Eckert that can play again around the left side, and nothing happening. Good surge that time by Heathwood Hall.
Good job by Jonathan Berlin.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm Henry Morris. Henry Morris, number 6 on Heathwood Hall.
Yeah. But that's all the screen, man.
71 on, or number 6 for Ben Lippen, but
fourth down now. You still go for it, Mr.
Chiefs? I think so. I mean, you went earlier. You're gonna go for this too.
It's too good a drive. You hate to come away with nothing after a drive like this, though. But I don't know what the kicking situation looks like.
We'll see what they do.
Got the timeout call.
Ben Lippen.
Ben Lippen calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout with him, folks. 7:23 left in the first half. It's the Sonic F&R Game of the Week. Heathwood Hall, Ben Lippen. It's a good one.
The #1 pick in 2008, a champion with every team she's played for. Candace Parker. Now she's got a new role.
Is this thing on?
She's a national champion, 5-time gold medalist, the #1 draft pick and rookie of the year, Aaliyah Boston. 2 generations, 1 podcast.
I don't know what's going to happen today. Our show is definitely going to be honest, I'll tell you that.
Post Moves, new episodes every Wednesday.
Welcome back, folks. 7-6 your score. 1-point game, Heathwood Hall. Extra point conversion, the difference, folks. And during the fourth quarter of tonight's game, we'll be highlighting the school bus stop of the game. The law in every state requires drivers to always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. School bus stop. We'll be checking back in on that in the fourth quarter. Big fourth down coming up, John.
14th play of this drive, Stacey.
That's a lot of plays, John.
That's a lot of plays. 7:23 left on the first half clock, and Ben Lippen took over this football, as we mentioned a minute ago, with 3:36 left in the first quarter. So, and you do the math, almost 8 minutes on this drive. And
I will not do math, John.
Neither do I.
Here we go. Big play. Big early play. They're not jumping. They jumped last time. It was a tough call coming up. Gaddis this time, nowhere to go. And that's a good job getting in there. That might be 6.
That's Morris again, yeah.
Morris has been all over the place. That's a turnover on downs.
Henry Morris, Hayward Bells are both right there to make the stop. And boy, if you're Ben Lippen, you have the ball for 14 plays and all that time, and you come away with nothing. Controlling the tempo was one of their keys that we mentioned coming in, but well, you really want to come away with some points.
They've had the ball pretty much the entire second quarter. Samir Zimmerman on your screen right there. Team has been playing really hard and got a lot of playmakers on both sides of the ball, but they're going to see what they can come up with right now and see if they can put a drive together. And that's Julian Hughes spinning to about the 30-yard line. Decent gain on first down. It's like both Porter brothers are on that tackle right there.
That's a good gain on first down. If you're Heathwood Hall, you pick up quick 5 on first down. You come out, you get the fourth down stop, got a little momentum on offense. Play ahead of the chains.
Got a good chunk that they can keep on the ground here. That's going to be a short swing pass out there to Hughes with some blocking over there. Oh, he got pulled down. That's a first down. That's going to be an MUSC first down for Heathwood Hall. Nice little running catch. Catch and run.
Just your basic swing pass. You called it right here, out to the left. He's just going to swing it out to his back, almost a backwards pass. Yeah. Could have been one of those, but that's enough for a first down until Drake Porter is able to make the stop for Ben Lippen.
Drake Porter's been flying around all game. That's a nice play call right there, though. Get it outside with some speed. MUSC first down, ball's at the 40-yard line. Up the middle he goes this time. That's a 11-yard gain. That's a hard run that time by Hayward Belzer, the linebacker. Playing a little running back as well. Coach Zimmerman told me he will run it some too.
And he ran it hard right there, picked up a first down, and Heathwood with this 1-point lead.
6'3", 205, 10th grader. That's good size now.
That's a tall team too, Stacey.
Yeah.
There are a lot of tall youngsters on that Heathwood Hall football team.
They really do.
Good size about them.
Belk really hasn't gotten the ball downfield yet. That's kind of part of their game, though. We'll see if they get to that at some point. Another run. Good tackle, but it was a gain of 4. Porter again. The older Porter brother. Drake, the senior.
Got Ryan Pfister in on the stop. I'm sorry. Drake Porter, you mentioned. Everybody wearing green out here tonight, Stacey, and I'm kind of juggling rosters around, but Drake Porter was the one on the stop, the senior.
Like 2 versions of the Jets uniforms.
That's kind of what it is, isn't it?
Throwbacks and a special occasion Jets uniform. That's Belk on your screen right there. Just talked to his dad, John Belk, for the game. That's good. He's going to pick it up and try to make a play. And that's, you know what, he might have saved them a lot of yards right there. And it's caught. That's caught. He just threw it up. Had a man down there, Charlie Hudson, the senior. They turned nothing into a little something.
He got back to the line of scrimmage with this play, and that was all Belk, just to make something out of that. Look like the snap was fine. He just didn't feel the snap, and then he's able to step out of that tackle right there before his knee hits. He's able to fling it out and get a completion.
Field on the offense, 5-yard penalty.
And that's a play
where second down.
Yeah, I mean, because whether that was designed to be a pass or not, somebody's leaking downfield.
Absolutely.
As long as that took to develop.
Yeah, it's hard to be disciplined enough not to go downfield on that one.
Yep.
And we'll see the play call. They were going to try to put it in the air that time. Belk has a strong arm. Pretty good speed out in the wide receiver says. We'll see if they try to get one downfield. Listen to this call. What's he talking to? He's going to come. They're going to have another little conference about this one now.
trying to figure out where to spot the ball after all that.
So set the ball's right at midfield.
I think they're all good to go. 5th penalty so far on Heathwood here in this first half.
Hughes to the right. Hughes is going to the slot now. Empty backfield. Try to put one in the air right here. Belk looking right. He threw a wide right that time. Intended for Hudson. Incomplete. And it's going to be an obvious passing down coming up now again. 3rd down.
Thought he might go short with Hughes. Kind of had Hughes open
a
little short, but wanted Hudson deeper down the field. Able to make that connection. Great opportunity here for Ben Lippen. Get a stop on 3rd and 11.
3rd down coming up. You hear the cowbell. Yeah, the bells down in the stands. Crowd getting a little loud here. 3rd and call it 11, Joe. 3 wides to the near sideline, a little bunch. Belk's going to break the pocket. He's going to run this. Put a foot in the ground, and Patrick Belk thought the ball was going to come out. Thought it was going to come out for a second. That's a good 1st down run by the senior quarterback using his legs for the 2nd time in the game. Another MUSC 1st down for Heathwood Hall.
That's the 2nd time Ben Lippen has had them behind the chains. 1st time it was 1st down, and it was a long way to go, and he runs 76. That's the best play that Heathwood has tonight. You watch it right here. Belk takes a snap, gets pressured a little bit. They have 2 chances, one right there, another one there. And by the time they're able to wrestle him down to the ground, it's a fresh set of downs.
It's like Lenora Sellers out there carrying the ball a little loose, though. But he's going to thump that thing. He's going to pop out there at one point. That's a modest gain. Good job up front for Ben Lippen on that play.
Ball security is awfully important. Ball security.
Absolutely. 2nd down and long coming up.
If you're Ben Lippen, you can't really be more pleased with the way this first half has gone for you. You're down only 1 on the scoreboard. Very much in this ball game, but really need to come up with a stop here as we approach halftime.
Under 4 left in the first half. Passing situation, you would think it is. There's a short pass out to the sticks, and it got hit right short of the sticks that time. That's Keon McKinley. I talked about him earlier.
Talked about him earlier,
That's the late, great Kenny McKinley that played for the Gamecocks, folks. Played for the Denver Broncos and unfortunately took his life some years ago. That is his son, Keon McKinley Jr. Also plays basketball at Heathwood Hall. And he's a special athlete, man. Only about 5'8", 5'9", but he can jump, he can run, he's fast.
One of the keys for Heathwood was get the ball in the hands of playmakers. He's definitely one of those guys.
He's one of those guys.
He picked up 8, close to a 1st down, make it 3rd manageable.
Called 3rd and a 1 yard, maybe a short one, and he tried to get him to jump. Hard count again. This time it was a give. Belser trying to run over people. Belser's man, that's the physical kid. Haywood Belser, the sophomore. 1st down there in the Jim Hudson red zone. Another 1st down, MUSC 1st down. Talk about it, Joe.
Just power running right up the middle. They get great blocking at the point of attack, and well, he doesn't get touched until he gets at least 2nd level there. Haywood Belser.
Jim Hudson red zone, driving his legs. Red zone sponsor. Experienced it once and can never forget. Jim Hudson. Ball's down to about the 6-yard line, Joe. Right at maybe touching the 5. They hadn't thrown it much. They hadn't had to. So, looking at goal to go. And Belser is a physical kid. He comes out now. Hughes in at running back. McKinley will be wide left. And he's the only player split wide. Does he have one-on-one? If he has one-on-one over there, they may go to him, and it's going to be a run, and it's going to be walking into the end zone. Too easy. Strike up the Highlander fight song, the SCDC touchdown for Patrick Belk, the senior.
Belka's 2nd touchdown on the ground tonight. 1st from 76, this one from about 6. He just takes and gets great blocking up front. He's not touched when he gets in the end zone, and he has been their offense tonight. He's over 100 yards
yes, sir.
Around here tonight. So.
Your 200-yard gainer is one on each team, but I'd be surprised enough if Belk's ever had a 100-yard game as a quarterback. That 76-yarder got him off to a good start, and they're going to try to add the kick here to make it 14-6. Liam Edwards, your kicker. Good snap. Good hold, and did he hook it a little bit? It's hands to the sky. 14-6. Heathwood Hall. That's Patrick Belk, the touchdown maker right there. Stay with us, folks. It's a good one right here. Second quarter action.
We pickled everything, Sam. The big deal meal. Sonic Smasher, top of Grillo's pickles, pickled seasoned tots, pickle Rita slush, and a pickled phone. Sam, what have you done? Dude.
Light it.
But to win it all, that is the culture.
Well, this question is wheelhouse for me. I'm going to crush this.
Let's go.
So good.
Let's go, Coach.
The Triple Option Podcast, presented by Wendy's. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back into the party known as the Sonic FNR High School Football Game of the Week. Heathwood Hall 14-6 over Ben Lippen, the Falcons. And I want to give a special thank, of course, to the South Carolina Army National Guard for recognizing our scholar athletes each week. We'll introduce you to this week's nominees coming up at halftime. Stacey Huff, Joe Cashin up top in the press box. Down there on the sideline, Claire Foley doing a great job as always. And see a young man there in that blue warm-up right there goes to my church. We'll look at Opportunity School. Yeah, my guy Kenny's son over there. So, yeah, Heathwood Hall, he plays basketball. He's one of the top three-point shooters in the state.
Stacy, that Heathwood Hall scoring drive covered 75 yards, took 11 plays and 5:23 off the clock. And Patrick Belk, his second touchdown on the ground tonight. 6 yards out, the PAT, and it's 14-6. And Ben Lippen with a couple of timeouts in the pocket, a minute 54 to work with.
We'll look where Opportunity School kickoff is going to be blown dead right there. Yeah, young Mr. Claxton, I see you supporting the football team there, young Mr. Claxton. That's so good to see the student body out. Both these schools have to do a good job getting the students out supporting each other's sports. Let's get that call on what happened here, the malfeasance, Joe.
The malfeasance.
Yes.
I'll make them kick it again.
Disorderly conduct of some sort. Usually it's offsides when it's that right there. Look at it. There's the youngsters down there having a good time. Those kids down there came across town to support their folks. So this is interesting. They have a lot of sideline and end zone type seating here at Ben Lippen. It's very cozy.
Usually a lot of tailgaters out
yes,
here. Ben Lippen on fall break today, so that's why
right.
we're playing this game tonight. And they still have a good crowd out here.
A few years ago, we were out here on homecoming, man. They were really doing it up big. A few years ago out here. Short kick on the left side of some room over here, down the sideline. Hit down, but that play could have popped. Big return by Samuel Wilson. Sam I am. That one almost sprung free. Good blocking on the left side without holding.
Went all the way to the plus 45. And
yes, sir.
You got plenty of time here to work with.
Ben Lippen in business to do business right now. Ball's at the 45. It'll be first down right there. They're going to give it to Gaddis off the right side. Had some potential there. He gets chopped down after a gain of about 3.5, 4.
Hughes on the tackle with Gaddis, who has more than 130 yards rushing tonight. Give him a couple of more after that.
1:25 left to play in the half. Trying to get in the end zone and took a shot at tying this game up, maybe with a 2-point conversion if they can score. Good run. It's going to be right at the sticks. I think he's going to have a first down. That's Gaddis. Once again, he's been running hard the entire ball game. Zion Gaddis, the junior, Joe.
Yep. Lippen doing a good job here. They really need to cash this in. Heathwood Hall will have the first possession coming out.
Well, the MUSC first down. And Gaddis right there has been the man of the hour, the junior.
143 yards, you see it there in a touchdown. 76 on the first play from scrimmage.
Throwing to look short pass. Oh, big hit, big collision out there. Pass caught by Reese Williams, but he got popped. I believe that is Liam Edwards, who's 2 for 2 on extra points. Also,
Ben Lippen.
Yeah, Ben Lippen has to burn a timeout to try to preserve some time now down to 45 seconds.
Take a look at the short gain and watch this.
Yeah, you'll see it right here. Just kind of a quick toss out in the flat. That's a good tackle there, sure tackle. Liam Edwards comes up, the junior.
Again, the junior plays the defensive back and extra points. I'm telling you, that was the difference in the game before that last touchdown. He made his, and after a penalty, mind you.
Yep.
So we'll see how it looks when Ben Lippen gets back to scrimmage. But you got to wonder, Joe, now that's a timeout burn right there. It's 2nd and about 9. Is the first down the priority, or you want to take some shots right
Well,
now?
I mean, you could, obviously you want to pick up a first down. You can still work the whole field here with 45 seconds and a timeout in the clock, but you really need to look at some chunk plays down the field. Try to get yourself at least in a position to maybe kick one, depending on what your kicking game looks like. But if you're Ben Lippen, you really would like to stick this in the end zone. But now with just one timeout in less than a minute.
Two backs in the formation behind Pukinski. He's going to give to Gaddis, spinning, twisting, trying to back his way in a little bit. And too many white jerseys there. They need to let him go before they get a penalty. They need to let him go. That's too much.
You got Hayward Belzer in there. You got Charlie Taylor, the sophomore, in there. He was in on that stop along with Morris. We've called Henry Morris out a lot.
They'll start the clock back up again. So time is of the essence. 3rd down. They got to get a converted first down and keep the ball here. Another run, this time on the right side. It's going to be a little shorter the first down, though, Joe. They have another time. We got to get a TO right here. If you're
time out here.
The clock is running. So it's 4th down, and they're going to stop the clock with 3 seconds.
Okay. Well.
So talk about it. Talk it over.
So your line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage is about the 29-yard line, it looks like.
I hear you ciphering. I hear you ciphering over here. I can feel it.
Well, if you're the 29, like you were talking about last week, you add 17 to the line of scrimmage, that'd be a 46-yard attempt. But
I see the smoke coming out your ears over here. I see the smoke.
The wheels turning, trying to get all this figured out. The math major that I never was.
Yeah, I avoid math now. Like a detour. I go around like a traffic cone.
But it looks like it is going to be Zach Matthew. You can see him warming up, number 44.
Interesting.
So this would be, again, just doing the math and where they are. It looks like we'll watch where they put the tee down with a spot in.
Joe, we talk about this, and we said it last week, I think, as well. If you got a kicker in like high school football that can kick 40 and out, that's a weapon.
You got a weapon.
That is a weapon. Very, very rarely do you see that. And a lot of years doing this, every high school kicker I've seen to kick 40-plus played somewhere after. Unless they just chose to play soccer.
I think
they're going for it.
I think we're just speculating because they're going to put trips here and try to throw one in the end zone.
You may get an interference call if you don't complete a pass, though. Looking left, Bukinski. He got a man right there. The problem is he can't score complete, but it's just no time left. That was Holden Parnell. And that's going to be zeros on the clock, Joe.
That's a good thought, though, Stacy.
Yeah.
You know, you put trips to one side and try to get everybody looking that way, then sneak somebody down the middle for a one-on-one. And it almost worked. You see it right here from the end zone. They look out to the left first and then shoot it back over the middle. And they have their receiver there, Holden Parnell. But, boy, who have we talked about all night long on that defense?
Yep.
Henry Morris, the senior linebacker. He wasn't fooled.
No doubt. We always have our Lexington Medical Coach's Corner going in and coming out of halftime. And Claire has our coach down this field, Claire Foley.
Well, Coach, Ben Lippen was able to score on their first drive of the game, but how did you see your defense really settle in to stop them the rest of the half?
I told the team they was going to come out and play hard like they always. That's a good program. So I know they weren't going to come down and just not play good. So I told them we know we're going to make mistakes. They're going to score with adversity. We've been dealing with it all year. So we just got to respond to what they do. So we did a good job since the first touchdown.
Patrick Bell creating 2 big runs for you. How key is he to creating opportunities?
No question. Patrick is the key to our offense. Like, he's a leader, and being out here, him making that big run at the beginning, that's his way of showing his leadership to the team. And needless to say, everybody always say, man, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the state. He's showing it tonight. Hopefully, we continue to let Patrick lead us to the win.
Thank you, Coach.
No problem.
Thank you, Coach, and thank you, Claire. That was Lexington Medical Center. Coach's Corner is the only local independent hospital in the Midlands. They're here to care for you whenever you need us. Be well from Lexington Medical Center. We'll be back with halftime here from Ben Lippen School on the Thursday edition of the FNR Game of the Week.
The National Desk. Context and perspective from America's news now.
Am I getting a dose of toxic chemicals just by eating this food?
Follow-up investigative reports from the National Desk.
The connection to China and our food supply.
Choose America's news now, each weeknight from the National Desk.
The National Desk Weekend Edition, tonight at 12:30 a.m.
Is your child struggling in school? Do you know a child 16 to 19 years of age who has dropped out, lacks discipline, or is on a destructive path? Then give the Will Lou Gray Opportunity School a try. The military-style school provides an alternative education to young adults in need of a second chance by offering academic instruction by state-certified teachers and job-based training. Students live on campus during the 14-week program, which is virtually free. For more information, call us or visit willougray.org.
Harvey High is now in session. Today's subjects: biology.
Name an animal with the long neck.
Dinosaur, long neck, yeah.
Let me ask you something. When the last time you seen one?
Anatomy.
Name a part of Steve Harvey that a woman might want to kiss.
Your six-pack.
The six-pack? Does she know who Steve Harvey is? You got to dig for it, but it's in there.
Get schooled with Family Feud.
Family Feud, weekdays at 5:30.
Welcome to Unfiltered Soccer. I'm your co-host Tim Howard, along with the legendary Landon Donovan.
Our collective MLS time, our collective Everton and national team time.
We both have our PhD in soccer.
The culture is very unique in our country.
There's just this element of soccer in America.
People want to hear honesty.
I'm big on my opinion and giving it straight down the barrel.
And we're both at an age now where we can be unfiltered.
Unfiltered Soccer, presented by Volkswagen. Tune in wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the Stewart Law Office's halftime report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit stewartlawoffices.net today.
We're at halftime and we stand 14-6. Heathwood Hall over Ben Lippen, and now time to go down the field with our educator spotlight with Claire Foley and the head of school for Heathwood Hall, Chris Hinchy. Claire.
Thanks, guys. Here with the head of school for Heathwood Hall, Chris Hinchy. Hey, you tell me it's been an exciting couple of weeks for you guys over at Heathwood.
It has been an exciting week. So last Friday, we had the ribbon cutting for our new golf facility, and that was exciting. Then on Sunday, we had a blessing of the animals. We had 40 dogs at our outdoor chapel. We have Grandparents' Day tomorrow, and this is great to have a football game on Thursday night, and it's great to be over here at Ben Lippen.
And I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you about one of the greatest to ever wear a Heathwood uniform, Asia Wilson. What can you say about the success she's having and what it means to the school?
I mean, in some ways, we're not surprised. She's an amazing young lady. When I first got to Heathwood 13 years ago, I was the upper school head, and she was a senior. And so I got to see her win a state championship on a last-second shot, and it's been amazing to see her win 4 MVPs and now take the Aces to the finals.
Winning must be in the blood of everyone at Heathwood, because you guys are also our Sonic Winners of the Week. I have Malika here from Sonic to present a check for you guys today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We'll send it back up to you guys.
Thank you, Claire. Thank you, head of school, Chris Hinchy for Heathwood Hall from that win. And now we go to our Scholar Athlete of the Week for Heathwood Hall. And for Heathwood Hall, it is Julian Hughes. Julian is a captain of the football team and named All-State as a junior and is a 4-sport athlete for the Highlanders. At school, he has a 4.8 GPA and is an AP Scholar with honor and a member of the National Honor Society. In the community, Julian has over 150 hours of community service, from athletic camps to maintaining hiking trails and volunteering with Habitat for Humanity. He hasn't decided where he is headed next year, but plans on studying pre-med or business, and we wish him the best of luck wherever his plans take him. Congratulations, Julian. You are our Scholar Athlete of the Week for your school, Heathwood Hall. Brought to you by the South Carolina Army National Guard. Stay with us, folks. More halftime coming up from Ben Lippen School on the FNR High School Football Game of the Week.
better sleep tonight? Michaelis Mattress can get you on the bed of your dreams today. Michaelis Mattress has been helping people across the Midlands find the right bed for the right price for more than 35 years. We care about your quality of sleep, so you can trust us to put you on the best mattress for your specific needs. Get huge savings on popular brands like Sealy, Simmons, Serta, and Tempur-Pedic. Plus, get up to 60-month special financing. From something for the kiddos to something for your master suite, we have you covered with a huge selection. Michaelis Mattress. Buy it today. Sleep better tonight.
When your comfort is at risk, who do you call?
At Kaminer Heating and Cooling, we'll never sell you something you don't need. You get clear options, transparent pricing with our straightforward pricing guide, and the final choice is always yours.
No pressure, no sales gimmicks, just honest answers.
Every Sunday, we strive to bring you joy and laughter.
Get off my lawn, you drunks!
Joy, laughter, joy, laughter. Because we care.
Coming in hot for an emotional hug. We're all doing emotional. We're not doing sexual. Is that right?
Sunday at 8 on Watch Fox. Subscribe to Watch Fox on YouTube to see the content you may have missed on air. Engage with your community. Like, comment, and click the notification bell and never miss an update.
This is the Stewart Law Office's halftime report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit StewartLawOffices.net today.
Welcome back to halftime here on our Sonic FNR High School Football Game of the Week. 14-6 Heathwood Hall over Ben Lippen, and now time for our educator spotlight. This time for Ben Lippen, it is head of school Dr. Ben Porter with Claire Foley. Claire, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with principal of Ben Lippen High School, Max Russell. Ben Lippen celebrating a big milestone year this year.
Absolutely. Yes, we are blessed. We just celebrated our 85th year as a school and are going on almost 40 years here in Columbia. So the Lord has definitely blessed us in that time. We have an awesome partnership with CIU, Columbia International University. Just being able to partner with them, with the education of these students be able to see what college life is like right across the street, but also the sharing of facilities. I mean, just right here on our field, you see us being able to share a track, a Mondo track that both our track team, their track team uses, our cross-country fields, our soccer fields. It's just been a blessing to have that. On top of that, our students be able to be enriched with the dual enrollment courses that are next door. And so whether it's online, in person, the professors at CIU get to just dive in with our students, which is an awesome thing to see.
And I know your basketball team has a special connection with the CIU, with their men's coach. How awesome is that, like you said, they have that example right in their own backyard?
Exactly. I mean, when you can get like coaches like Coach Stockman next door who's pouring into their athletes, but also has the opportunity to pour into our athletes because of the connection with his son, B-Ray, and Maddox being on our team. It's just really cool to see the athletes come out, even, I mean, whether it's the basketball field, even here with like the track crossing over, those students who just live for the Lord next door, use their giftings for the Lord next door, pouring it out with our students over here. It's just a really awesome environment to be able to have here at Ben Lippen.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and congratulations on 85 years.
Yeah, thank you very much. You have a great night.
Send it back up to you guys.
Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Dr. Ben Porter. And now time for our scholar athlete this week for Ben Lippen. It is Drake Porter. Drake is an individual and team state wrestling champion, as well as second-team All-State in football. At school, he has a 4.95 GPA, is a member of the National Honor Society, serves on student council, and is a school ambassador. In the community, he volunteers with youth sports camps, his church, and Miracle League Baseball. Next year, Drake plans to attend the Citadel and major in biology, and we wish him the very best of luck. Congratulations, Drake. You are our Scholar Athlete of the Week this week for your school. Ben Lippen, brought to you by South Carolina Army National Guard. Stay with us, folks. More halftime coming up. Highlights, stats, and more on the FNR High School Football Game of the Week.
Friday Night Rivals Trophies and Awards are brought to you by Northeast Trophies and Awards, supplying the Midlands trophies since 1976.
Corrections is a team, a group of individuals working together to accomplish a shared goal, striving for correctional excellence to achieve a safer South Carolina, promoting security, demonstrating professionalism, serving with integrity. Corrections is unique, security, medical, maintenance, food service, diverse positions that make us whole. Working to build something better together. This team is making a difference. Together, this team is making corrections.
Watch Fox Sports Zone is South Carolina's #1 sports leader for all sports coverage in the Midlands.
From your favorite South Carolina college teams
to your local high school matchups,
football, baseball,
basketball, soccer,
and so much more.
We take you straight to the sideline with interviews with coaches and players.
Plus, behind-the-scenes details to give you the latest on your local teams.
Watch Fox Sports Zone. Every sport, every season. Sponsored by Lexington Medical Center. Stay safe, alert, and informed with a Skywatch weather team. AMS certified Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust and meteorologist Clara Faith bring you local first weather updates on air and online on Watch Fox News. Scan the QR code on your screen with your mobile device and download the Watch Fox News app to never miss a local first update. Sponsored by the Stanley Law Group, your injury law professionals.
Friday Night Rivals Trophies and Awards are brought to you by Northeast Trophies and Awards, supplying the Midlands trophies since 1976.
This is the Stewart Law Office's halftime report. One moment can change your life. Stewart Law Offices has 25 years of protecting the rights of the injured. Visit StewartLawOffices.net today.
Welcome back to halftime, folks. Stacey Huff, Joe Cashin in the press box, Claire Foley on the sidelines. The score of 14-6. And if you want to know how we got to 14-6, I'm glad you asked. We have a whole moving picture show to explain how it happened. Joe, tell them all about it. Roll it, folks.
Good first half of play, and it was Ben Lippen early in this ballgame. They take the lead on the first play from scrimmage. Watch Cyan Gaddis right there. They try to pull his face mask. That still doesn't work. He's off to the races. He outruns the Heathwood Hall defense. 76 to the house. Again, first play from scrimmage. The Falcons are on the board. Missed PAT 6-0. But here comes Patrick Belk for Heathwood Hall. First down and long. I mean, it's almost 30 yards. There he goes. He's like, you know what? If he can go 76, I can too. He starts with the 24-yard line, and there he goes all the way to the house. That matches the first score for Ben Lippen. PAT was good. That gave Heathwood a 7-6 lead. And here goes Belk once again. He's scrambling around. He was their offense, as Tymier Zimmerman said in the first half. You see him breaking tackles, picking up a first down right there as he heads off the left side. And this should be the one where he finishes off that long drive that took almost 7 minutes off the clock. He's into the end zone. PAT 14-6 is where we are, Stacey. Heathwood Hall with the lead.
And that's from this game. How about some national highlights from around the country on the games of the week? You might hear a familiar voice.
The best Thursday night lights and Friday night rivals highlights from across the country.
Churchill hands to Ron. Nice cut move. And a hurdle. He's still on his feet. Are you kidding me? Caleb Ron, touchdown. Oh, my goodness. What did he just do?
Empty set now for Drahol. He's going to air it out. Taking a shot deep. Making the catch in stride is Tabito. Touchdown, McCauley.
Fortier just unleashes one to Tabito. Look at that. Just a cannon down the field. Tabito gets behind the defender. Fortier with the throw, and
here's Rios. He can change it in a hurry. Breaks it outside.
There he
breaks
goes.
Another tackle. He's at the 30. He's at the 20. Got one man to beat. Sidesteps him and goes to the end zone. Dives for the touchdown.
Second down and 10. Here's George. Running through tacklers. First down and more. Look out. George, one man to beat. Touchdown, Baylor. 60 yards.
Moore is going to go around the right side. Have the play. The ball's in the air. The ball popped up, scooped up. It's picked up by White Nose. Down the sideline we go. This is number 0. This is Coakley. Coakley, green grass and opportunity. That is 6 on the board.
Is your child struggling in school? Do you know a child 16 to 19 years of age who has dropped out, lacks discipline, or is on a destructive path? Then give the Will Lou Gray Opportunity School a try. The military-style school provides an alternative education to young adults in need of a second chance by offering academic instruction by state-certified teachers and job-based training. Students live on campus during the 14-week program, which is virtually free. For more information, call us or visit willougray.org.
What does MUSC Health mean to the Midlands? Here, you'll get innovative heart care. Here, you'll spend more time with a doctor. Here, you'll make real connections. Here, you'll benefit from groundbreaking research. Here, you'll have another chance at life. MUSC Health, changing what's possible here in the Midlands.
Start Saturday strong with Big Noon Saturday.
Rocco back in Iowa State take on Iowa in the Cy-Hawk Series. It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox.
Saturday on Watch Fox. What makes Watch Fox local first?
Watch Fox News is local first because we tell the stories of the people.
From moments of joy to people achieving their dreams to moments of sorrow.
We have the privilege of telling your stories and also have the obligation of telling them correctly.
Tell them with grace.
And tell them with sensitivity.
It's not something that everyone gets the opportunity to do, and we take that responsibility seriously.
We put you first, which is what makes Watch Fox News local first.
Landon Donovan and Tim Howard talk about soccer the way only legends can.
I'm a little bit different. Does anybody understand that?
Unfiltered Soccer, presented by Volkswagen.
Welcome back, folks. We're not long before the start of the third quarter here on the Sonic FNR Game of the Week, a very special Thursday episode starring Joe Cashin. I'm merely Stacey Huff, hanging out with him here, and down on the field is Claire Foley. Joe, let's look at some of these halftime stats, if you would, please, and thank you.
Even, honestly. I mean, you look at this. I mean, both teams almost the same on the ground. Ben Lippen, a little bit of an edge right there. Passing yards, neither, not much for either team right there. Penalties, we mentioned the penalties. Heathwood all out in the first half, 8 for 54. Ben Lippen has done a really good job. Just 2 penalties, 9 yards. Ben Lippen with 1 turnover there in that first half. But, fairly even on the scoreboard, just a one-score game, and the stats kind of reflect that.
It does. I mean, it's really the missed extra point and, the other touchdown and 2 big plays really counted for most of the scoring in this ball game. The 76-yard run on each side got us off to a quick start. The game settled down a little bit after that. Let's look at some of those keys to the game, speaking of that, Joe.
Yeah, again, you see no turnovers for Heathwood in the first half. We mentioned that. Be physical. They kind of were there towards the end of the half on that long 76-yard drive they had for the touchdown. If you're Ben Lippen, you've controlled the tempo. You've done a really good job. You just need to punch the ball in the end zone, and they have been able to get Heathwood off the field. They've gotten a couple of timely stops, but they're going to have to get a big one here to start this second half.
Keys to the game, of course, brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Thank you for that sponsorship. And we have Coach down the field with Claire. Coach. Claire. Take it away, Claire Foley.
All right, guys. Coach, your team had a lot of success on the run there, 150 yards rushing. What do you like about that, and how do you continue that here in the second half and capitalize on it with some points?
Yeah, we ran the ball well. We came off the ball, offensive line, so I was proud of that. Zion, number 4, he's running really well. We just got to finish drives. We've had 2 in plus territory. We just got to finish things up. You
knew Patrick Belk and the Heathwood offense were going to be a challenge for you, but hold them to 14 points. What do you like about what your defense is doing?
Yeah, we just got to get off the field. We got to get him down. He's a load. So we've had a lot of third and longs. We just got to get off the field.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Coach Weigel. That's our Lexington Medical Center Coach's Corner. Lexington Medical Center is the only local independent hospital in the Midlands. We're here to care for you whenever you need us. Be well. Will LeGray Opportunity School kickoff coming up right now. Your screen right to left. It'll be Ben Lippen kicking off to Heathwood Hall. Will LeGray Opportunity School kickoff. Will LeGray, 100 years helping students build a better future. Stacey Huff, Joe Cashin up in the press box here. And Ben Lippen, you just heard from Claire Foley. That's a pooch kick. I don't like those. Caught. He must have called a fair catch because he did not try to advance that. I didn't see the hand go up, but.
I caught that over his shoulder, too.
Yeah, that was a little dangerous. So Heathwood will take over right there with the lead. That could be placed at about the 28 or so.
Like we mentioned, this is a big defensive stand for Ben Lippen. They really need to get Heathwood off the field with no more damage. Keep this a one-score game.
So they're going to trot out Offense out there. I'm trying to see who's in that back. There's Hughes. They played a couple of running backs. He's been carrying the bulk of them. Hughes going to lead Belk through the line. Belk's going to run it behind Hughes, and that's going to be a 12-yard gain on first down. They found something there with Belk running. The Cameron heating and cooling first down on the first play from scrimmage in the second half.
They're going to ride that horse as long as they can. I mean, he's the senior quarterback. He had a big first half, both touchdowns for Heathwood Hall. Give credit, we talked about Ben Lippen's offensive line. How about the one for Heathwood? Brady Murphy up there, A.J. Morgan, Oliver Logston, Xander Pertile. He's up there. They're all doing a good job. You got to have that blocking if you're going to run the football effectively.
Hughes tries the middle. They've got just a very modest gain. A lot of green jerseys there. Porter, one of them, number 9.
Also, Hill Belzer in there too, number 55, that offensive front.
Second down, we'll call it second down now. We're very early, folks, in the third quarter. You mentioned Belzer, that's his brother. Oh, Jameers went to the sweatshirt in the second half.
He did. It's a little chill in the air out there, you know?
Yeah, yeah, both Belzer brothers have played both ways in this game. A lot of guys playing both ways for both teams. They don't have to pass here, but Belk is known for his arm. He's been running the ball with his legs today. This time he keeps it again. Drags a man. Got hit immediately, but drags a man for about 3 yards. It's going to be third and manageable.
Samuel Wilson hanging on right there, the junior linebacker. You see him right there. He makes the stop. And not often that Belk has gone down, but just on the first hit tonight. He's a strong youngster. Yeah. You see Wilson right there with a tackle.
Wilson had a big kick return in that first half as well.
Yep.
Ball's approaching midfield. Third and about 5. Belk's going to look this time to throw it. Here's a short pass at the sticks and well defended that time. Good defense. He put the straps on him, put the safety belt move on him that time. That's Zach Swan. He bird dogged him that time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I knew a bird pun was on the way.
It was easy. That's easy pickings. It's a layup.
That was easy pickings right there, right?
That's a layup. Like bird feed. 12. He did the strap. You got this today. You got to do the strap when you stop.
Got to do that. Yeah.
Comes with it. Punt team now. That's right. Good job for Ben Lippen getting off the field on this first drive. High kick. Good job coming up, Joe. You talked about in the first half, they let a couple of them hit the ground. They come up and catch that one. We'll step away, folks. 14-6, 10:08 left. Third quarter action. Sonic FNR Game of the Week on a special Thursday night.
At Atkins Law, we believe who you hire matters, but don't take our word for it. Hear it from our clients.
From the front desk to the paralegals answering my questions to DeWanna having my back, I couldn't ask for a better team of professionals.
From my first phone call to meeting Joe in person, I knew I was going to be in good hands.
Holly has a great practice, and her various experiences brings tons of knowledge to each of her clients.
Remember, who you hire matters.
Light it.
But to win it all, that is the culture.
Well, this question is wheelhouse for me. I'm going to crush this.
Let's go.
So good.
Let's go, Coach.
The Triple Option Podcast, presented by Wendy's. Listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Welcome back, folks. Glad to have you with us here on a special Thursday night. Skeezer matchup. Heathwood Hall at Ben Lippen. 14-6 is your score. And, of course, coming up in the fourth quarter, we'll announce our Atkins Law Firm Player of the Game. Looking for a workers' comp attorney? Remember, who you hire matters. Just saw those folks over there earlier this week. Shout out to Joe and Holly and Elizabeth and Julie and that crew over there at Atkins Law Firm. Run up the middle again. Just nothing happening. Nada nunca. That might be 50 again. He's been busy in this ball game.
Hitchcock. Christian Hitchcock's been all over the place, as Henry Morris has. We see Hitchcock. He just beats the blocker right
75,
there.
75 was the first one there, too.
Get Levi Glass a little bit of love in there, too. He was in first contact.
Levi Glass broke through there, didn't he? Iffy one right there. Under 10 in the third quarter. Man in motion. Gave it to Gaddis. Decent little gain this time, but it's going to be possible passing situation coming up.
Hayward Bills are in there on the stop. You got to figure that Heathwood went in and made a few adjustments to that. It's going to be maybe tougher sledding in there for Ben Lippen here in this second half.
They may dare the young quarterback to throw a little bit more this third
I
quarter.
would too. I mean, absolutely.
They're going to definitely load that box on this play here. Third down and call it what, 5, 6?
I called it right about 5 yards here.
Got one-on-one matchup over here on the outside right here. And they're going to run it. It might be Eckert, I believe. I think he got it. Hard run by Eckert. Jonathan Eckert, the junior. Cameron Heating and Cooling first down, Joe.
Big first down for the Falcons. Eckert just runs off the right side. Again, gets good blocking up front by his offensive line to carve out just enough space to move those chains. Fresh set of downs. Falcons trying to put something together here.
They did good work between the tackles in the first quarter. Let's see if they get that magic back, even with a loaded box. Lacrosse buck action that time and had it diagnosed. That's 51 in there for Heathwood Hall. Alexander Pirtle.
Watch Pirtle right here. I mean, this is he just beats the block right there.
I got held too.
Yeah, he whips his blocker and gets in there. That's a big tackle for loss, and you get Ben Lippen behind the chains here.
That was a big play that time by the senior. I see Joe Cashin has gone to the sweater as well, folks.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to be stubborn. I'm give in soon. I got a little something. Kind of sleeves up here.
When you take an Eliquis, man, it kind of makes you a little cooler than what you normally would be.
I get you. Up the middle again. They're going to stubbornly try it again, and they didn't blow the whistle. Hughes came in and tried to clean it up, and Belzer was there.
There's a whole platoon of Highlanders in there on that stop.
Talking to Ty Zimmerman earlier in the week, he likes Hughes a lot. He said Hughes led the state in tackles last year. A lot of people, little known fact. So 20 in white, he's one of the guys who's been around, coming back to defend his tackle title. And he's got some interest there for some schools too, man. Livingstone, Davidson, no interest.
It's good.
Yeah.
He'll find a spot.
Yeah, he will, no doubt. Play on Saturdays. Two running backs flank Bukinski. He looks down the left sideline. Almost picks. Good job on that coverage that time. That young man's been working hard in that secondary, Liam Edwards, all night.
Contact off the line of scrimmage on this thing. The officials kept the flag in the pocket, but it's good coverage. And, third down and long, you take a shot, you come up empty. So they pick up a first down, but they go in reverse after that, and it's punt time.
Both teams forced punts, but Heathwood Hall is winning the field position battle. They're all going to play this whole third quarter around their 40 to 50-yard line. Got some penetration last time before the drive stalled, and they're going to receive this punt somewhere around the 40. Low snap. They may not, if they're going to be a punt, trying to pick it up. Got it off. That's a good job getting it off. But it's going to be woefully short, and it checks up. And then gets a good little bounce. That ball is not round, folks. It bounces like it wants to. Ball's at the 43-yard line of Ben Lippen. That's a break, actually. Could have been much worse.
Well, that's a massive break. Ben Lippen just the punter was a ground ball back to the pitcher, literally. I mean, watch this. I mean, that snap never has a chance.
Took a bad hop on him.
Well, poor Clark Duran. He just, I mean, I'm sorry, not Clark Duran. It's number 28, not 88. Banks Fitz back there.
Gave him a Fitz.
It did give him Fitz, and Heathwood in great shape.
And now a little run up the middle. Got a good little gash and run that time. He was a tough kid, man. That's a good little run up there. Good job up front. The interior line of Heathwood Hall. Got about 6.
That punt was about 8 yards when it all said and done.
Yeah, that's true. Good job that time. He's going to be short of the sticks, I believe, or maybe right there. Depends on the spot right here. It's going to be right at the sticks.
I think he's going to be he's going to be a skosh.
A smidge?
Shy of his first down, a smidge.
Is a smidge longer than a skosh, or a skosh longer than?
I think a smidge is longer than a skosh.
Well, it might be a skosh then. 5:40 make a little noise here for third down. Big play, but it's two-down territory, though. You got to think it's two-down territory if you're Heathwood Hall. Bells will give it to Belzer, their physical runner, and he gets it. He gets a whole lot more. Bells are still fighting. Move those sticks. That's going to be a Cameron Heating and Cooling first down.
Give that offensive line credit. I mean, it was a long way down the field before Belzer. Well, there was any contact on third and short. They just paved up. Oh, they just did some road grading right there.
Yeah, he's a big kid, 6'3", 200. He's in the backfield again. He's going to stand again and run it again, run the left side. This time Belzer. Belzer down inside the 10-yard line. That's another gashing run. Cameron Heating and Cooling first down again. And then the Jim Hudson red zone.
Belzer answering the bell here.
Yeah,
two big runs. You see it right here. Takes the handoff, goes left. Gets some good blocking out on the edge, puts a foot in the ground, and he's down near the 10-yard line.
And protected the football, too. Not only is he in the red zone, that's the Cameron Heating and Cooling first down. Cameron Heating and Cooling keeping you comfortable in your home since 1956. They pushed this lead to 3 scores with a touchdown here. And that's a whole right side move. They didn't get the understanding of when the ball was going to be snapped, so we get to see the pink flag again. I had never seen a pink flag before.
I had never seen that either.
False start on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's interesting.
That's their 9th penalty. I believe they had 8 at halftime. And
yeah, they've hurt themselves at some inopportune times with the penalties, Joe. But they've overcome, and then they've overcome. They got behind the sticks a couple times, the penalties, and still managed to, get first down. Those were because of the legs of Patrick Belk.
Yeah.
This may be the case again. So we'll see now. Ball's at the 15-yard line. Belk's going to give it to Hughes. Hughes will lose. There's going to be a flag comes in from the back judge.
Looked like that doinked off Samuel Wilson's helmet.
He hit him. He was a little angry. Did he throw that flag? Throw it at someone? It's going to be a holding. Yes, it's holding.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty for the previous spot. Replay first down.
2 penalties back to back.
I know.
They get them in bunches, Joe.
You got first and goal at the 10, and now you're backed up. You're all the way back to the 25.
The only good thing about it, you had 3 plays now to get it, but you really put yourself in reverse skate. And there's a throw right there. So he had him open. It was too easy. Easy throw for Belk. Driving inside to about the 7-yard line. Look at that number right there. That might be 8 again right there. Check that. That's 6. Young man who's also played well on defense. That's Henry Morris.
Henry Morris. Yeah. Showing you can do it on both sides.
Yes.
The line of scrimmage, right? I mean,
yeah.
Made a number of tackles from his linebacker spot, and like you said, that was just an easy pitch and catch there.
Yeah, he just went and sat down. He just went upfield and just turned and sat down. Yeah, another one of our two-way players. A lot of two-way players on both of these teams. So it's goal to go, but they got most of the damage from the penalties plus some back on that play.
That 19 of it back.
Yeah, Belk is going to do what he did last time. He's going to try to run this in, and good job putting his foot in the ground and didn't get in, but he's going to get to the 1-yard line. Good job rallying to the ball, though, for Ben Lippen.
Looked like that hole was there, too. You watch him, he starts right, then he cuts it back against the grain. He'll cut it back right there. And he tries to find his way, showing some good adroitness there.
There you go. Reese Williams, number 11, and 7, Holden Parnell combined for that.
Had to work that one in one time tonight, Stacey.
Got to get it.
The adroitness.
Absolutely. I love that. That's one of my favorite words. Belk again, and guess what? Easing in. Touchdown. Strike up. The Heathwood Hall fight song. Touchdown. Patrick Belk, the SCDC touchdown. SCDC, our touchdown sponsor this year. Another one. That's his 3rd.
It's a 43-yard drive for Heathwood Hall, and Patrick Belk sees it. Not going to be denied. His 3rd touchdown tonight.
SCDC is hiring statewide, talking about Department of Corrections. Discover a rewarding career at joinscdc.com. On for the extra pointers, the young man, another one of our two-way players, Liam Edwards, the junior. Good snap, good hold. Dead, solid, perfect. Hands to the sky, add another point for the Highlanders. We'll step away. 21-6. Heathwood Hall up. F&R game of the week, Thursday night.
We pickled everything, Sam. The Big Deal Meal. Sonic Smasher, top of Grillo's pickles, pickled seasoned tots, pickle Rita slush, and a pickled foam. Sam, what have you done? Dude.
What does MUSC Health mean to the Midlands? Here, you'll get innovative heart care. Here, you'll spend more time with a doctor. Here, you'll make real connections. Here, you'll benefit from groundbreaking research. Here, you'll have another chance at life. MUSC Health, changing what's possible here in the Midlands.
Having fun on a Thursday night on the campus of Ben Lippen off of I-20. Look at that. That's a nice stash for you right there, folks.
That's a quality stash.
That's a special stash right there.
I am impressed.
During the fourth quarter of tonight's game, we'll be highlighting the school bus stop of the game. The law in every state requires drivers to always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. The Raleigh Fingers comes to mind.
Raleigh Fingers is good right there.
That's Raleigh Fingers in there. That is strong right there. Let's go. Yeah, we got a Brewers fan in our ear right now in the truck right there. Still alive in the postseason. My Yankees are not. Short, high kick. Fair caught. I do not love the pooch kick, but nobody asked me. That's a Will Lou Gray opportunity school kickoff right there once again. Thank you to Will Lou Gray for their outstanding sponsorship of the kickoffs.
Stacy, that Heathwood drive covered just 43 yards, took 7 plays to get there. Belk, a 2-yard touchdown run, 4:09 off the clock, time of possession, and now they own a 2-score lead, and Lippen's kind of up against it now late in the third. They need to go score.
Yeah, right now, time will be of the essence soon. They're not necessarily a super explosive team. They had the one big run to start the ball game, but no explosive plays since then. You have a young quarterback in the game as well. He has 2 wide receivers stacked to the near sideline to his left right here. They're going to keep it on the ground. The Gaddis has been their playmaker. Gaddis running hard. This kid plays really hard. Didn't have a lot of blocking, but he got up to about 5 on that. Nice run.
He's working on a big night. He had that long touchdown run, first play from scrimmage. He goes 76 at 140 plus at halftime. Big night. Picks up 5 tough yards there. There wasn't a lot of room there.
No, it was not, Joe, and we'll see what they keep and stick with him. He's been their best threat. Eckert's had a couple good gashing runs as well. Let's see if they keep on the ground here. Gaddis like he took off a half second early, too. No
good stop.
Yeah, not much going on right there. Good job in interior for Heathwood Hall. 61.
Big number 61 in there. That was A.J. Morgan, the junior.
He was down early. Remember, he was down injured a little earlier. He shook it off and came back in the ball game. So it's going to be third down. Let's see how much they trust the young man to put it in the air.
I think you almost have to here, Stacy.
Yeah. I tell you what, you don't want to punt it to this Heathwood Hall team down.
Don't want to give it back to him. No,
yeah.
I agree.
And Belk's heating up a little bit. He actually got a nice little pass completion. He might get comfortable because that arm has been his calling card. But 3 touchdowns on the ground for the young man, showing the versatility. Big third down play for Bukinski. Gaddis fighting hard, man. The kid's playing hard, but nothing happening. They shut that down like what, Joe? A fire marshal at a frat house party?
Frat house party, Stacy.
Please go home.
There
Please
we
disperse.
go.
Shut it. Please got to get up out of here. Shut it down.
It's all over.
Turn the lights on and empty out the dorm. Last minute of the third quarter. This has been a pretty fast-played quarter right here. And they're not in a super hurry right here either.
This punt needs to go better than the last one. Banks Fitz had no chance on the snap.
No, the snap is everything right here. Again, this is the third time that they're going to be looking at the ball between the 40 and 50-yard line taking over. That's playing downhill if you're Heathwood Hall. High snap this time. Decent punt. Fair catch.
Good punt.
They won the field position. They backed them up 5 yards, so that was a really good punt. Let's go down to the sideline with Claire Foley. What's going on, Claire?
Guys, while most teams start the year with a jamboree, Heathwood has a different tradition. Every year, the senior class spends the first weekend back at school on a community service trip where they're working together, building things like decks, porches, and wheelchair rails. Head coach Tamir Zimmerman says it's a great team bonding experience that seniors look forward to every year, and they always see the benefits from it when the kids come back motivated. And you certainly see that in Heathwood's performance so far this year.
Thank you very much, Claire. Yeah, talking to Tamir, he loves the atmosphere around his team. He thinks they're a really close group, and he's also impressed with the weight room. So they showed a big difference in the weight room from last year to this year as well. We did a basketball game over there this past year, and he took me and Chris Deering and showed us the weight room, the new weight room we got over there. They have some.
Heard it's impressive.
Dead ball, snap infraction on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Another Heathwood Hall penalty. Yeah, they actually hired a nationally known strength coach for one of those basketball powerhouse teams and brought him down there, and another strength coach. So they really taking that seriously, and yeah, it is nice over there. So that's how you show you're serious about the program. The weight room is one way to tell. I enjoyed talking to Tamir this week, though. He's very excited about his bunch. Up the middle, getting some of that penalty yards back. I think he got all five. Got 5 back right there. That's Hughes. You can tell he likes Julian Hughes a lot, though. He's also a great scholar. Third quarter, 3 quarters in the books. They'll put 4 fingers in the air, folks, and we're going to step away and finish this thing off with a hot and heavy fourth quarter from Ben Lippen School campus. It's the Sonic F&R Game of the Week on a Thursday.
What makes Watch Fox local first?
Watch Fox News is local first because we tell the stories of the people.
From moments of joy to people achieving their dreams to moments of sorrow.
We have the privilege of telling your stories and also have the obligation of telling them correctly.
Tell them with grace.
And tell them with sensitivity.
It's not something that everyone gets the opportunity to do, and we take that responsibility seriously.
We put you first, which is what makes Watch Fox News local first.
Is your child struggling in school? Do you know a child 16 to 19 years of age who has dropped out, lacks discipline, or is on a destructive path? Then give the Will Lou Gray Opportunity School a try. The military-style school provides an alternative education to young adults in need of a second chance by offering academic instruction by state-certified teachers and job-based training. Students live on campus during the 14-week program, which is virtually free. For more information, call us or visit willlougray.org.
Need better sleep tonight? Michaelis Mattress can get you on the bed of your dreams today. Michaelis Mattress has been helping people across the Midlands find the right bed for the right price for more than 35 years. We care about your quality of sleep, so you can trust us to put you on the best mattress for your specific needs. Get huge savings on popular brands like Sealy, Simmons, Serta, and Tempur-Pedic. Plus, get up to 60-month special financing. From something for the kiddos to something for your master suite, we have you covered with a huge selection. Michaelis Mattress. Buy it today. Sleep better tonight.
Watch Fox Sports Zone is South Carolina's #1 sports leader for all sports coverage in the Midlands.
From your favorite South Carolina college teams
to your local high school matchups,
football, baseball,
basketball, soccer,
and so much more.
We take you straight to the sideline with interviews with coaches and players.
Plus, behind-the-scenes details to give you the latest on your local teams.
Watch Fox Sports Zone. Every sport, every season. Sponsored by Lexington Medical Center.
Welcome back, folks. We're at the top of the fourth quarter here, having a great time at Ben Lippen School, and it's time to check in on our Smile Cam, brought to you by Joy Law Firm. Take a look at the youngsters having a good time out there, Joe. Some of them wearing pink for breast cancer awareness. We got a flag theme over there for some of the Heathwood Hall students. Ben Lippen students out here in full force with the cowbells. Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy. Thank them for that Smile Cam shout out right there. We up here in the press box. Stacey Huff, Joe Cashin. Claire Foley down on the sideline. Started the fourth quarter, and Julian Hughes going nowhere, and there's one of those young Porter fellows right there. That is, oh, that was Parnell. Check that. That was Holden Parnell, the senior. Played some tight end and D-line. We're up in the press box. My good buddy Joe Pollock over there on the PA system. Having a good time here at Ben Lippen. There he is. You have a good third down call right there. Joe Pollock, the PA man for Ben Lippen.
Watch for Belk to try to do something here. When they've needed a chunk play, they put it in his hands, and he's taking care of business.
Yeah, his legs has been key for them. This 3rd and 11 right now. Keon McKinley's been very quiet in this ball game as well. He's looking downfield, but, he got a toe tap in. I think he got it in. They're going to call it out of bounds. It was 2 right in front of us, Joe. I don't know if that foot was down or not. We may get another look at that. I thought that
was a heck of a throw by Belt, throwing it across his body.
He got a cannon.
We should have a good look at this, too. And almost. It was close. It might have had a foot on the chalk over there.
Yeah.
We'll give the officials the benefit of the doubt on that one.
Tough throw. He made a whistle.
That was a tough throw, I tell you what.
Kid's got a great arm, man.
He does. That's a big stop by Ben Lippen. Get him off the field. There's still plenty of time to go in this game. Down 2 scores.
Yes, 2 scores.
Still make something happen, but it's got to happen now.
11:07. My favorite numbers right there on the screen. 11:07. This punt is going to be big now. They're trying to flip the field. They can't let it hit. And Joe, you kept saying don't let the ball hit. You talked about this in the first half. They've been letting balls hit and losing yardage the entire ball game. You got to come up and catch that football.
That's a punt returner's nightmare right there. You got to go get that ball.
Got to go get it.
Let's see. Now we get an end zone look at it. Here we go. Here's our outstanding crew.
He had both feet in. He had both feet in on that catch. That should have been a catch.
That's a good catch. That's great camera work, too, by
he had 2 feet in.
K-Pass and the crew do such a great job every week. Somebody's going to get the shot, and that was the shot, and there was a foot down, and Ben Lippen got a break.
Might have been 2. Ben Lippen got a huge break on that call right there. And if I'm a young man that caught that, I want my reception. That was Charlie Hudson. That should have been a good catch, but we move on. Under 11 to play. Okinski trying to get his team on the move. They need 2 scores. And one of them got to be a 2-point conversion with it. He goes to the left side, one-on-one over there. And they're going to call a flag. They got their feet mixed up. They're going to give him a flag right there on that, Joe.
They are.
And the defender's getting up limping for Heathwood Hall. That's going to be a first down. That was Ryan Pfister defending. And the legs tangled up, and it's going to be 15 big ones.
You're Ben Lippen. That's a good start to the drive. That's what you need, something to get you going.
They're talking about discussing it right here, but we got to assume that was catchable.
Yeah, the pink bean bags tonight. If the ball comes out.
Yes. I saw it come. I saw him throw it one time already.
All right, so we'd have half the distance.
So they're going back.
Where's Todd?
They're calling this on it. This may be on offense. It's off. They're going to call offensive pass interference is what's going to be the call right here.
OPI. Or is he confused? I'm not real sure what's.
There's a lot of conversation. A little Usher boy meeting.
Interference on the offense. Half the distance to the goal. Replay first down.
Interesting.
I'd
like to see that again.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's a killer.
You have to see it again, and you shall receive.
So the ball's in the air here, and so now we're gonna.
Did he push him? Yeah, he pushed him.
And it looks like I just looked like a lot of contact. An uncatchable ball, to be honest with you.
And that intended receiver was number 17, Anwar Baroud. He's been the man in motion almost most plays of this ball game. A sophomore, they use him in motion.
That's a big penalty if you're the Falcons. That puts you way back on the chains.
And the team is really not, strong on passing right now. Took a shot, and now Gaddis, that kid just runs hard, man.
He does.
Only a junior. Zion trying to take him to the promised land. Throw a little Zion on that.
I was looking. I went whoop right over my head.
I mean, Joe.
I'm sorry about that, Stacy. Not locked in. Not locked in.
That's okay. It's okay.
I gotta get focused. Gotta get focused.
Oh my goodness. We got a fourth quarter, man. They're gonna fly in the fourth quarter. Heading to the 10-minute mark. Give it to them again. No, they did not. They used Gaddis as the decoy that time, and it might be Eckert. Good ball handling by Bokinski.
Gave it back to Eckert.
Yes. Yeah. Graham Bokinski, a sophomore. All this experience is going to help him, though. Against a good game experience, against a solid team.
I got almost that penalty yards back, but it's still third down and 10+ here.
The thing is, you got a team with, pretty solid line play, knowing you want to pass right here. This could be tough. This is where you usually get a middle screen or, get a little something. Take advantage of the team's aggression and pass rush right here, Joe, if you can get it.
If you can get it.
9:25, clock is ticking, and they're looking left. Oh, that's a nice throw, nice catch, big catch, nice throw, catch, run. They put it all together. Reese Williams caught it with his hands away from his body, Joe, and got upfield. Good catch and run by the sophomore.
Big first down for Ben Lippen. He just slants in from the left. You'll see it here. And he gets good time here. Good time to throw for Graham Badinsky. And Reese Williams just goes over the middle. And you saw it.
Yeah.
To call it out, tall youngster with good hands. That's a big first down.
Yes. Cameron Heating and Cooling first down that time. Really big play at a big moment. Gaddis with a gashing run. Gaddis got about 6 at a little piece. Maybe call it 6 on that. It's a good run. He may be the key. They need him to pop one.
Well, they kind of need a quick score here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a 2-score game, still very much in the game, but you'd like to get one and preserve some time off the clock.
Yeah, there's not so many possessions left in a ball game.
Well, that's exactly right. You start counting possessions here in the fourth quarter.
So they'll call it. This is going to be a big play right here. Second down. You don't want to get it third and where you might have to deal with that pass rush. And it's going to be third and very, very short.
Well, I don't know, Stacy. It looks like he's going to get a spot all the way to midfield.
He might have got a member spot.
Goodness. That official standing right on midfield. If that's where they're spotting this ball.
That's the first down if he spotted that one. Did he ever get there?
No. What a spot.
Oh, that is a spot right there. That is a generous. That is a member's spot.
That's fortunate. I'll tell you what. That's a good spot for Ben Lippen, no question. But
Kevin Heating and Cooling first down right there. That's a bonus. He bounces that one outside. That's a tough kid, man. He's got to be averaging about 5. Other than that 76-yard run, he's still averaging about 5 a carry.
I would say easily, yes.
He's moving probably talking about a $150 on the yards. We'll get a count on that maybe in a little bit.
He's had a big night.
The problem
Runs
is
hard too. Just it never stops.
175 on 23 carries. K-Paz and the guys in the truck, man. They keep us informed.
They do.
Tight formation. It's going to be Eckert this time, running behind his pads. He spins. He pops it out. He spins forward to a first down plus some.
Ben Lippen fighting here.
Yeah. The only problem is these runs are taking a lot of time, though. Cameron Heating and Cooling first down. They just 6-7 yards a pop. There's not enough time to do that twice.
Or is there a flag? Hold the phone.
Definitely a flag.
Holding on the offense.
Unfortunately.
10 yards for the previous spot. Replay. Second down.
That's a killer.
Yeah, that's pouring a little water on the flame right there. I mean, that's a momentum breaker. And again, if you're off, then it makes you almost tentative in your blocking though, because you had everything firing up. Now you got to be so careful not to hold.
Now you're behind the chains.
Yeah.
Instead of first and 10, now you're looking at second and 15.
Reese Williams had the big catch the last time. He's out there way wide, top of your screen right there, by himself. The only person split wide. They may get him on a slant. No, they keep it on the ground again. Gaddis spinning down another gain of it, but they're getting 6-7 yards a carry, but you can't afford a penalty and you can't afford.
Right.
The clock is moving. And we got a player down for Heathwood Hall. That is Xander Pirtle. Yeah, he's down. There might be a cramp, right leg.
That's what it looks like, and hopefully that's all that is, and they can work that out quickly.
It's a good break for the folks because that offensive line's been working hard this drive.
It really has.
Also Gaddis has been working hard. The defense has got to be gassed a little bit too. So everybody needed that break right there. Glad the young man's up and that's the good thing about a cramp. He'll definitely come back. Got to miss a play. They got to sit out one play though. So I think it's a big play right here, Joe. I think with third down, can't afford a penalty. You got to make this fourth and manageable if you don't get the first down right here. This could be close to the ball game. Kinski under center. Baroud in motion. Gaddis pushing those, driving the pile, and he fell forward a little bit more after that. He's going to make it close enough. It's going to be fourth down and very, very manageable. Little extras on the play. They tried to hold him. That's going to be a flag. Yeah, those little extras right there.
Now we got some stuff going on.
They were holding on to it. They didn't want to let him get up at first, and I thought they were going to flag that. So you got a flag and an injured player. A lot going on right here. 6:46 left in the ball game.
A lot to sort out here after the end of that play.
They got to sort out the malfeasance. Got to work on the health situation. So there's going to be some conversations going on with our officials, I believe, here. It's against Ben Lippen, the penalty.
Dead ball, personal foul on the offense. 15 yards, 4th down.
You cannot afford that in this situation.
Makes that killer too. That's a post-play foul, so you don't get the down again.
Yeah.
It stays 4th down, and
that's the difference.
Now you have no chance. Yeah, you have no choice but to punt this thing,
yeah,
Lippen, and give it up with 6.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, that's huge. That's the difference between going for it on 4th and 2 or 4th and 1.
Which absolutely they're doing.
Yeah, and
they're doing.
And now it's a no-brainer punt, and it's better be a good punt because you're going to set up a potent Heathwood Hall offense with pretty good field position. He'll keep their playbook wide open. That was a nice punt. And, again, coming up to catch the ball, not letting it hit the ground is Jackson Noble. We'll step away, folks. 6.5 minutes left from Ben Lippen. Heathwood Hall, 21-6. Stay with us.
When your comfort is at risk, who do you call?
At Kaminer Heating and Cooling, we'll never sell you something you don't need. You get clear options, transparent pricing with our straightforward pricing guide, and the final choice is always yours.
No pressure, no sales gimmicks, just honest answers.
Welcome back inside, folks. The Sonic Friday Night Rivals High School Football Game of the Week. 21-6. Heathwood Hall over Ben Lippen, 6.5 to play. And coming up later in this 4th quarter, we'll announce our Atkins Law Firm Player of the Game. Looking for a workers' comp attorney? Remember, who you hire matters. Stacey Huff, Joe Cashin up here, Claire Foley on the field. How about the running game, the legs of Patrick Belk?
Look at that, 9 for 126. That's 14 yards a carry.
You sorry for Joe?
14. Of course, that includes a 76-yarder he ripped off.
3 T's.
And 3 touchdowns.
He got to the zone, got to the a la casa 3 times. That's the difference. Hughes around the right side. Not a lot happening over there. Good job up front for the Falcons.
If you're the Falcons, you got to start managing the clock now. You got to have 2 possessions.
Yeah. So
you have 3 timeouts still in the pocket, but
this has to be a 3 and out though, Joe.
It's got to be fast 3 and out. Got to be.
But maybe a timeout somewhere in there.
That's what I'm thinking.
You can't let them. They're gonna massage this play clock. They're gonna be just loaded, just hanging out in between plays, just chilling.
I'd be surprised if Bell puts the ball in the air here because the clock is on your side.
Yeah.
So is the score.
Official timeout right here. Official stoppage. Something with the play clock.
Oh, we've got a car alarm going off down in the end zone with flashing lights. I think that's what the stoppage is.
Is that your Mercedes, Joe?
Where are your keys at? Where are my keys at? Hold on, Stacey. Where are my keys?
I got 2 Joes up here, Joe Pollack and Joe Casher. Both of them probably riding big-time whips.
Hey, okay, they've got it fixed.
The Lamborghinis, that's the Joe's Lamborghini
my
over there.
Lamborghini down there going off.
Yeah. That's a unique stoppage. Okay, we're back now, 5. Now the clock's back rolling. And guess who's not in a big hurry?
Exactly.
In between plays, they're just having a tea party. Heading to the 5:40 mark. Belk is going to give to Belzer. Nothing happened. Of course, Ben Lippen expecting to run. That's a good stop over there, but how much time would they let tick off here between plays?
Well, they can run this thing easily under 4 minutes, or under 5 minutes, rather.
3rd down, and I don't think Heathwood Hall has a problem running the ball again right here. So that's Belzer staying in the ball game, the physical runner, the linebacker, and talking to Tommy Zimmerman, he thinks this kid will be a big-time recruit in a couple of years, man. Only a sophomore. He thinks this kid will be someone people will be knocking his door down and ringing his phone as a linebacker. Did they call a timeout? They
Timeout.
did. They did.
Heathwood.
We'll step away and take the timeout with them, folks, with 4:48 to play. We'll come back for the last 4 minutes of some change of this Sonic FNR special Thursday edition.
We pickled everything, Sam. The big deal meal. Sonic Smasher, top of Grillo's pickles, pickled seasoned tots, pickle Rita slush, and a pickled phone. Sam, what have you done? Dude.
Harvey High is now in session. Today's subjects: biology.
Name an animal with the long neck.
Dinosaur, long neck, yeah.
Let me ask you something. When the last time you seen one?
Anatomy.
Name a part of Steve Harvey that a woman might want to kiss.
Your six-pack.
The six-pack? Does she know who Steve Harvey is? You got to dig for it, but it's in there.
Get schooled with Family Feud.
Family Feud, weekdays at 5:30.
Welcome back, folks. 21-6. Big third down coming up. Heathwood Hall with the ball in the lead. Ben Lippen trying to get off the field here. Belk using his legs again. Not a lot happening, but the clock is the enemy of Ben Lippen right now. I think they're going to take a timeout.
Yeah, Ben Lippen's going to take a timeout, which is exactly what they should do.
Right. 4:40 to play. And at this moment, while they take this timeout, let me give some love to the outstanding crew we work with here. Our technical director, Jared Thomas. Our super producer, Kevin Pasternak. On EIC is Tim Brusky. Audio mixer is Walker Brewer. On video, we have Dylan Eagle. The camera crew tonight, Taylor Shirley, Jordan Howell, Chris Jolly, David Diebold, Jessica Pasternak, and lead replay is Kendall Bishop. Graphics, we have Autumn Sherrill, and Bug Box operator Dylan Eagle. Stats and scoring table, we have all the folks helping us doing that, and Al Johnson and Taylor Schaefer on TOC. Al Johnson's our stage manager. A great crew each and every week, folks. They make it so easy for us up here, but they make it look so good on camera and at home. The production is tight. Camera work is immaculate.
Every week.
Just beautiful stuff, man. It's a really big-time production, man. They put a lot of work into it. These folks are here way before we get here, Joe, and they have put it in place.
We got a score bug and all.
A score bug. Joe's making fun of me. No comment. If you know, you know. Yeah, some games, sometimes you don't even have a score bug. And with these productions, we have it every week here. I'm so glad to be a part of this crew. That's funny. That's funny. Good to know what the score is. 4:40 left to play. Are they stand on? Are they calling the timeout? Are they trying to make them jump?
They have to be trying to make them jump. They're not snapping this.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Trying to get 5 free yards, and they're going to bring the punt team on. That was just one last one. Yeah.
That's a smart thing. Might as well see if you can't get 5 free ones and move the chains.
That ball.
Ben Lippen mistake, but credit Ben Lippen for good
5-yard penalty.
Discipline
Still
there,
fourth down.
not jump. And now Heathwood will have to punt it away. Ben Lippen will still have a chance here. 4:40 on the clock.
That's very well done by both teams. Ben Lippen was ready for it, but you're right. Great try. Why not try it? Back to return this punt for Ben Lippen is number 21, senior Ford Crane. That's when he's got to come up and catch this ball. He can't let it hit the ground, though. I think last night he's got to come up with this. They kicked it away from him, so they made it hard for him this time. It's going to go sideways.
Now you get out of the way.
Yeah, now you got yeah. Either catch it or get out of the way. Those
exactly.
Are the, those
catch
are the two
it.
options.
You don't want to get caught in between or go try to be a hero. And
absolutely.
Like a dumb play. So that's not bad field position.
Let's go down to Claire to talk a little bit about Ben Lippen. What's going on, Claire?
Guys, Ben Lippen has had a tough few weeks with 3 losses in a row. While head coach Bennett Weigel says that would usually cause a lot of teams to fracture and create tension. Not this group. He says usually teams will have different friend groups among them, but he says this is the first time he's ever coached a team that they're all genuinely friends. And he says that's why he knows they'll continue to fight for each other and not back down from battles like this one tonight. First ever start for their quarterback, going up against one of the best QBs in the state. Had an opening drive touchdown, kept it with one score most of the way. Now they're going to try to get back in it here with just 4.5 minutes to go. Guys.
Thank you very much, Claire. Yeah, Coach was telling me he likes the spirit this team has, the way they work together. That's a pass over to Baroud. His first catch of the game, I believe, and that's good running after that. That might be a first down. He got up near the sticks, Joe.
And I believe he got out, well, I wanted to say he got out of bounds across the way. Maybe he didn't, I don't know. Clock continues to move, just a quick pass out to the left. You see him get a good block there on the corner. He's able to make the first man miss.
Oh, I thought it was the first down to a second down.
That's going to be just short of the first down, and
second and
they
one.
tackle him in bounds too.
Yeah, that's the thing. He didn't get out of bounds. That's the bad part of that. Clock's rolling under 3:50. 3 wides on the near sideline, 1 up top, and that's going to be a offside. You guys took a running start and tried to guess the snap count.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just trying to do a little much right there.
Because they know that Ben Lippen has to.
Encroachment on the defense. 5-yard penalty. Result is a first down.
They know Ben Lippen has to throw it now. There's no lining up and just trying to grind it out.
Right.
So you're going to pin your ears back and come after the quarterback.
Yeah, and everybody on the white jersey are thinking right now they're going to try to get a sack here because it's an obvious passing situation with the clock being where it is. It's rolling now at 3:35. Got to go up top at some point. Here we go. The 10th grader goes over the middle. Oh, picked off. Caught. That is number 4 in white. He's got the right sideline and gets knocked out of bounds. That is Jackson Noble with a noble effort.
Ah.
That is huge.
But there is a flag down, though, Stacy.
Is it? It was before the catch, too, so that has a chance to be against Heathwood Hall.
If that's before the pick, there could have been some DPI on that play.
They're looking at the Heathwood Hall. They're gesturing to the Heathwood Hall bench.
Interference on the defense. 15 yards from the previous spot.
That's going to be a big
Results
break.
a first down.
That's a big break right there.
That's huge.
And listen, good job by the officials, too, catching that.
Wipes out the pass interception.
Yeah. There's still time that they can go up top. If they can get the ball up top right here, they got a chance to score and get an onside kick and get the ball back.
Let's see if we can detect. I couldn't tell it from there. It must have happened somewhere else on the field because there wasn't anything going on there.
No, he threw that in triple coverage also, though. That's not. It was 3 white jerseys around that football. That's not good. That's not what you want. It's a camera heating and cooling first down on that penalty. And a running play, which is going to take a lot of time off the clock.
And you see every play, Graham Badinsky's coming over the quarterback, and they're trying to. And Weigel's like, we got to get moving. Want to kind of keep him out there, but don't have a lot of time here to try to figure this out.
They're going with they taking Eckert out and going in with Zach Swan now.
Well, they look kind of confused here.
They do. Swan went in late. Gaddis hasn't touched it in a while. This kind of takes Gaddis out of the ball game, doesn't it? Going up top. Baroud and it's intercepted. He's looking for Baroud. That's Jackson Noble again. Check for flags. Noble coming out this way. Across the 40. Across the 50. He's got 1 man to beat. This Gaddis, he's getting blocked. Cuts it back. Jackson Noble. Gaddis again. Gaddis got blocked. Noble just got tired. Gaddis would not refuse to be blocked. He's a tired young man. He had 2 interceptions. 1 didn't count. Huge interception and return. No flags. He's gassed.
Jackson Noble. I mean, Stacy, that is the definition of hitting a wall before you get to the end zone. I mean, he just got to the 10 and said, I am out of gas.
The piano got on his back right here.
Watch the pick. I mean, he runs all across the field, gets his 2nd interception. This one counts, no penalty. Yeah. And here he comes back the other way. And a good job by Heathwood not to come back and give some sort of blindside block or something like that.
Almost
here he is, gets a good little chip right there.
Watch the piano get on his back.
Piano. Watch him right here, and he gets to that point right there. It's like
his own man, Joe.
His own man. It's like, I've had enough.
It was the Jim Hudson red zone, and look who it is again. It's going to be a flag. It's not going to count, but Belt just Cadillac'd into the end zone right there, but it's going to come back. Patrick Belt looking for his 4th touchdown of the game.
Boy, Jackson Noble with a great effort there, but he just blew a tire there.
He's out dog tired. John Coffey tired, boss.
Two interceptions on back-to-back plays. The second one counted.
I was dog tired.
Holding on the offense. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
And he had to go at least 80 yards from where he picked that ball off. So down around the 10, if I remember.
So his own man was running beside him. He went down like he was just collapsed.
He just went down in a
flat tire.
The flat tire did him in.
Wow, bless his heart.
It's still a great play, and that's a play that puts a wrap on this for Heathwood.
It's benediction time at this point. And
yep.
Jackson Noble can tell his grandkids that he scored on that play. We won't be around to tell him. I won't be around to correct him. Shotgun. That's Keon McKinley, who does play some quarterback, by the way. He's a Wildcat quarterback. He runs it. Give him a chance to run one in now.
Ben Lippen still can stop it twice.
No, they may not. McKinley, again, only about 5'8". He plays quarterback, kick returner, punt returner, wide receiver, running back. He does everything.
If you're Tymir Zimmerman, you can almost run this clock out if Ben Lippen decides that this one's over.
It's time for the benediction. Y'all can head to the buffet. Take one final offering and head to the buffet.
If I'm them, I'm not risking the ball in any way right now.
McKinley again takes it outside. Not a lot happening over there. A lot of green jerseys over there. They're going to push him out of bounds. He did not stay in bounds. That's what they're going to talk to him on the sidelines about that. Yeah, you got to stay in bounds. Get the slide down.
All you got to do now is just basically fall down with a football.
Yeah.
Get this thing over with.
Ben Lippen not using those last two timeouts.
I think about it. I mean, if you get a stop here, absolutely I use one if I'm Ben Lippen.
Yeah, McKinley might change your thinking. And Belk back in now.
Yeah.
Patrick Belk back in. Now if he goes for his fourth touchdown right here, and he may get it. It's going to be a race to the corner, and he got in. That's just nicely done. No check for flags. Strike up. The Highlander fight song one more time. Not once, not twice, not three times. It's 4 times for Belk. By 3, get one free at Belk.
There you go.
There you go.
By 3, you got one. The fourth one is free.
SCDC touchdown for Patrick Belk, the senior, the 4-year starter.
I don't think it's going to be a hard decision as to who the player of tonight's game is going to be.
I don't think so. Much of Highlanders played well, though, but 4 touchdowns.
It's a team effort, no doubt about it. I mean, we called out Henry Morris a lot tonight.
Yeah, this kid here, Edwards.
Jackson Noble with a big pick.
Absolutely.
His name was
Liam Edwards with the extra point, up and good, folks, and hands to the sky. 1:16 left to play. Looks like we're staying here.
The Patrick Belk show tonight.
Yes.
Ben Lippen scores a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage. And that looks like it's going to be about it unless they get something in the last 76 seconds. We see the good blocking, too. And it's just a race to the corner. Who's going to get there first? And Belk is picking them up and putting them down, and he's able to sneak into that left front corner of the end zone for his 4th score of the night right there.
Yeah, I know they're proud now. Some proud folks. I talked to John Belk earlier, and his mom, Trail Canty Belk, proud out there. Yeah, most of Dean's family member as well. Out there proud of this young man. His older brother over at Hampton University. He was a good linebacker, good defensive player for this team for some years. Enjoying life up at Hampton University in Virginia. Will Lou Gray Opportunity School kickoff. Right to left will be Heathwood Hall once again kicking off to Ben Lippen. Will Lou Gray, 100 years doing their thing as they always do, and we're proud of them for being a sponsor and glad to be with them, helping students build a better future. And Ben Lippen returning it from inside the 15. Sam Wilson, I believe it is right there, had a big kickoff return early in the game. This one, not so much. Yes, player of the game. Let's go ahead. It's Atkins Law Firm, folks. You know who it is. Atkins Law Firm. It is a young man Talk about him, Joe.
Patrick Belk right here. This is first down and a half mile, and he's able to scramble. And he's able to not only pick up this first down, he sheds would-be tacklers rather, gets good blocking, and there he goes all the way to the house. First touchdown of the night. He has 4 of them in this ball game. 135 yards rushing on just 12 carries. And you see his capper just moments ago as he scores from just a few yards out, and 4 scores tonight for our player of the game, Patrick Belk.
Showing the Jets, man. Player of the game brought to you by Atkins Law Firm. Looking for a workers' comp attorney. Remember, who you hire matters. Yeah, Belk put up a game tonight. Known for his arm, but he did it all with legs tonight. And but about $150 on the ground. So it's Gaddis, who's also Gaddis is probably approaching 200.
I was going to say, if there's a runner-up to that.
193.
Yep.
27. That's a gaudy average, Joe. 27 carries, 193.
That's impressive.
Now I'm rooting for him to get 200. Now I want him to get 200.
I'd love to see him crack 200. He's got maybe one more play to do it.
Yeah, we haven't had. I don't think we've had a 200-yard back this season. I don't believe we have. But he's going to get a lot of carries. I mean, he's pretty much getting every opportunity. And that's him again. Now that's going to be Eckert. Eckert spins. Good hard run. They're still playing hard out there. Do they call a timeout? They're gonna stop the clock to move the chains. They may snap it one more time.
I think there's one more snap left in this game.
And the clock is running. They're not gonna snap it again, I think. So we won't see the 200-yard game for Zion Gaddis, but he's played quite a game. A junior, the future's bright for that young man.
No question.
And maybe they will snap it. Maybe get 7 yards on this play. And they did not snap it. And that would have been,
it was going to it.
Going to it. That's the final. Zimmerman celebrating with his team. 28-6 Heathwood Hall on the road. Skis a matchup, come over and takes care of business with Ben Lippen. 28-6. We'll see the handshake line. We have some other acknowledgments to get through with. And then we'll also talk to a very jubilant bunch of Highlanders at some point. After this handshake, folks, we'll take a break and come back and put the final touches on our Thursday episode of Sonic High School Football Game of the Week.
What makes Watch Fox local first?
Watch Fox News is local first because we tell the stories of the people.
From moments of joy to people achieving their dreams to moments of sorrow.
We have the privilege of telling your stories and also have the obligation of telling them correctly.
Tell them with grace.
And tell them with sensitivity.
It's not something that everyone gets the opportunity to do, and we take that responsibility seriously.
We put you first, which is what makes Watch Fox News local first.
Friday Night Rivals Trophies and Awards are brought to you by Northeast Trophies and Awards, supplying the Midlands trophies since 1976.
When your comfort is at risk, who do you call?
At Kaminer Heating and Cooling, we'll never sell you something you don't need. You get clear options, transparent pricing with our straightforward pricing guide, and the final choice is always yours.
No pressure, no sales gimmicks, just honest answers.
Need better sleep tonight? Michaelis Mattress can get you on the bed of your dreams today. Michaelis Mattress has been helping people across the Midlands find the right bed for the right price for more than 35 years. We care about your quality of sleep, so you can trust us to put you on the best mattress for your specific needs. Get huge savings on popular brands like Sealy, Simmons, Serta, and Tempur-Pedic. Plus, get up to 60-month special financing. From something for the kiddos to something for your master suite, we have you covered with a huge selection. Michaelis Mattress. Buy it today. Sleep better tonight.
Friday Night Rivals Trophies and Awards are brought to you by Northeast Trophies and Awards, supplying the Midlands trophies since 1976.
Welcome back, folks. Let's take a look at tonight's school bus stop of the game. Always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. Not stopping or trying to beat the stop arm puts lives at risk and can result in large fines, points on your license, and license suspensions.
This is the school bus stop of the game. Always remember to stop when the school bus arm is out.
And you'll see it right here, Stacy. This is what seals the deal for Heathwood Hall. Jackson Noble makes the pick, and you just watch him right here. Now, he's going to go about 80 yards with this thing. He just weaves his way in and out of traffic. He gets down to about the 10-yard line, and that's about it. the tank hit E.
The piano got on his back right there.
You know, the little thing that says, 5 miles to empty. Well, it went to zero quickly.
There it is. You see, I love that. So that school bus makes me take me back to my days right there. We've already done our player of the game, and that was, of course, Belt. We'll give you a recap of that. Atkins Law Firm. We're going down to Claire now with a jubilant bunch of Heathwood Hall Highlanders. Claire, take it away.
Coach, from 14 seconds on, your defense held strong. What can you say about how they propelled you guys?
Our defense has been holding us down the whole year. They've been playing good. They've been leading us, and the offense, we've been following them. And that's why we start every game with deferring the second half to let the defense go out there and make a statement. And that's what they do every game, and that's what they did tonight.
Another win for you guys. What can you say about the rhythm you guys are on right now?
The rhythm that we on is just hard work. Like we said, we've been working out all summer, hitting the weight room, and it's just a testament to the commitment that the team been doing all year. And this is what you get when you buy in.
I heard you talking to the guys about that, remembering the 5:30 practices this summer, to know that you just beat Ben Lippen for the first time since 2021. You're off to your best start since 2019. What does that show to them, that the hard work is what did that?
It's the hard work that they put in, because these are the same kids most of these kids they lifers. So they've been through the hard times. They've been through the 2-win season, the 1-win season. And now they just reaping the hard work that they put in. So that now we're here.
Well, you guys are getting to take this one back to Heathwood, presenting our new winners.
Congratulations to Heathwood Hall and Tamir Zimmerman and his crew over there. Great job. Thank you, Claire. And with that said, folks, we're going to get ready to let you know next Friday night. We're back on our regular Friday schedule, but before that, let's take some of our promotional considerations. Sonic, our title sponsor, of course. Stewart Law Offices, South Carolina Army National Guard, MUSC Health, Cameron Heating and Air, Atkins Law Firm, USC Sumter, also Jim Hudson Automotive, Michaelis Mattress, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Joy Law Firm, Lexington Medical Center, Will Lugray Opportunity School, and Northeast Trophies and Awards. As I was saying, Lugoff Elgin at Westwood, folks. Going over to the Blythewood side of things, Friday, October 17th. Lugoff Elgin at Westwood. Should be a good matchup. On behalf of our standard production team, Claire Foley, Joe Casher, my name is Stacy Huffs, and thanks for tuning in. We enjoyed you. We look forward to having you next week. Have a great sports week, and good night, everybody, from Sonic FNR High School Football Game of the Week.
Is your child struggling in school? Do you know a child 16 to 19?